What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Hit Stick Podcast. Regan, I think you need to mute something because I can hear myself in the background. I don't know if that's me or you, but I'm muted over here. I'm muted over here. We're good now. We're good. We're good. What's going on, everybody? I'm Nick Larson, your commish, here with our producer, Regan. Regan, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing very good. Thank you so much, Nick. Appreciate it. Looking forward to being here.
We got a nice little matchup today between the Cleveland Browns, the New York Jets for the AFC Conference Championship, as well as the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints for the NFC. Seeing who's going to come out of here victorious and represent their conference in the Super Bowl. I know you're working on some stuff over there, but do you have any early favorites for either of these games?
Well, that's a good question. I would have to say, I think Tosh is trying to play the underdog role here, but as much as I want to admit it, I really feel like Tosh is the king here. I think that Tosh kind of whooped up on Josh last Josh and Tosh. Tosh pretty much whooped up on Josh every time that they played last Madden. So I think I haven't really seen much from Josh to kind of make me think otherwise. He's looking good though. I mean, he put a whooping on VBD, but again, they are division rivals, so it's always hard to kind of gauge that. So I'd say my lock is probably gonna be, ooh, I'll have to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Tosh over Josh on this one. That'd probably be my lock there.
I think I'm going to agree with you. He doesn't have Odell Beckham. He doesn't have who's he missing? Kareem Hunt or Chubb? He's
Yeah,
missing.
he's missing
Missing.
Kareem Hunt and
Okay,
OBJ.
he's missing
Yep.
Hunt. Yeah, but it has Chubb. Chubb's kind of been his workhorse all year, but Tosh has always been a two running back guy. Nick Chubb, 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns, but Hunt's right there with him. Only 300 yards and 8 touchdowns. But the real story is Odell Beckham not playing. 72 catches, 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns. We're gonna have to look for Antonio Callaway, Jarvis Landry, and Njoku to kind of step up. Really, take the load off of Baker Mayfield. I think what it does come down to here is Tosh has Baker Mayfield where, Josh is working with Sam Darnold. It's
Yeah.
less than ideal. Darnold's not really that great, but you have Le'Veon Bell in the backfield. Bell put up a monster season. It's not up there with the leading backs, but over 1,300 yards rushing, 14 touchdowns, as well as catching 5 touchdowns as well. So, he's their workhorse. It's kind of a two trick pony, I guess, with Michael Gallup and Le'Veon Bell. So we'll hopefully see a heavy dose of Bell because you don't want to mess with Denzel Ward and Greedy Williams out there. So,
Absolutely
that's as far as
not.
our first game. They're kicking off right now.
They sure are. I'll go ahead and transfer us over. We'll be looking at the multi-twitch right now. We'll be waiting for IREC rookies to go ahead and come on up. As soon as we get him in here, we should be all set. We should have that little multi-twitch thing going. And guys,
Yeah,
what we kind of be doing is, Nick, you want to go ahead and kind of give him the.
Yeah, we're gonna just bounce back between the games. Anything big happens in either one. It might not be an exact play-by-play broadcast, but we'll highlight anything that's going on. And then we do have some Twitter questions from around the league. We'll pull up some graphics when the games get a little, when we get a little break in the games, and we'll answer some of those questions with what we think. And feel free post in chat whatever you guys want. I'm watching chat, so if you guys post anything, I'll read it off, and we can get this party started. Really, but we're gonna see the Cleveland Browns on offense here. We're going to see a quick handoff here. Nick Chubb is rolling with a stretch play out to the left.
And that's something Tosh likes to do a lot. He's a big runner with the football. Definitely doesn't like to, not the kind that's going to air it out unless he's established the run first. Really a run first guy. And that's when he's most dangerous. As soon as he can start cramming the ball down your throat, pardon the pun for people like our friend Chad, but I'll go ahead and make this full screen for you guys while we're waiting on the next game to start. But
Mayfield in shotgun here.
Yeah.
He's going to drop back. He's going to let her rip. Find this guy. Who's that, Cal? I got to zoom in myself.
That's Callaway. That's a good pass there.
Am I behind or am I okay?
No, you're right on the money. Yeah, we're actually right with each other.
Good. Perfect.
Yep. Brian Poole on the tackle. That's a good play there by Baker. You get that gain. It brings up a 3rd and 1 with this running team. I mean, it's pretty much a gimme. You gotta, if you're the Jets right now, you play the run all the way. It's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Without Beckham, you don't really have the deep threat to worry about. But I think Njoku's just a huge mismatch for any linebacker. Josh does have a couple fast ones, but we'll see. Baker come. He's got 3 tight ends set. He's going to turn hand it to Chubb. He's going to get stopped. We might have a fourth
Wow.
down, and he has to punt because he's behind his own 40.
And that's Blake Cashman, the rookie out of, I believe, Arizona State. He's quite a player. He's got
guy,
90.
yep.
Yeah, the white linebacker that's got 90 speed. He can definitely fly. He's kind of the Troy Apke of linebackers this year.
Higgy says in the chat, Josh has the most Super Bowl rings out of the 4 users, but because of his team, would he not be considered under the underdog out of all the 4 teams left? I would agree. I think he's the underdog. I do. That's tricky because I think Van and Irick have not won in the playoffs, really. Van choked his 2 opportunities away, and Tosh has proven he won. Josh has proven he's won a few in the past. I mean, I guess I would say the underdog is definitely in the NFC, but the Jets, I think, has the worst roster of the 3.
I would agree with that. I think that see, I don't know though. He's got like really elite players, like his boy Gallup and Bell, but then he also has really trash players. Like his secondary is absolutely ghastly. I mean, it's a miracle that he did stop them there on 3rd and inches. I mean, that's almost unheard of.
You just gotta watch. It's what we've all been talking about. It's Jamal Adams and C.J. Mosley.
Yeah. And apparently
don't
Blake
get hit
Cashman.
stick. Yeah, do not get hit stick by Adams. It's a big part of this game, and I mean, when's this other one? Well, we might be all right here. We'll be able to focus on the ending of this one when the other one gets going. So hopefully, we have a close game here. But
yeah, it'd be good to see. And we should be able to, in the middle of the lull between them both, we might be able to get in some of those Twitter questions in. You guys did a great job submitting us plenty of great Twitter questions. We had me and Nick were talking. It was like, just so many to choose from. We tried to pick the best ones. That is.
He had Le'Veon Bell wide open in the flat for 3 yards, and he forced it, and that is picked off by one of those talented Browns DBs we've been talking about.
That's a Sam Darnold special. He's been doing that ever since he came out of USC.
Man, you got to take what the defense gives you. You had Bell in the flat, and he went for the bigger play, and it's gonna bite him in the butt. Ace says, "Tell me what Josh has done lately." Ooh.
Yeah, that's also true, and it sucks though because an inescapable part of being a Euro is he's up at. It's probably what 2 a.m. 2:30 a.m. right now. That's an inescapable part.
Yeah, if he wins, he's playing back to back here.
Yeah.
Ooh, big hit stick.
Ooh, that's Jamal Adams.
If he wins, he's playing back to back here with he'll literally be playing almost until work. So that's not ideal, but he does it for the league and we appreciate it.
Yeah, so. And it's one of those things, it mad respect for him, and that kind of to an extent, it sucks, but it's one of those things that does make him an underdog. Imagine getting up at 2:30, 3:30 a.m., and just showing up and being like, all right.
They said it's 3:44 a.m. for Josh, so that is even worse. But Baker's got all day to throw. He's going to throw the corner out. It is just
almost intercepted. Oh man, I won't lie. That was in my scouting report. I said watch Njoku on those corner routes. I said he loves those tight ends, like especially now that he doesn't have OBJ. Njoku is his second. Oh, that wasn't Njoku. That was actually. I believe that was it Callaway?
Yeah, it was.
Callaway is number 11. Yeah. Okay. Well, he does love the corner routes. That
was Eli Apple in coverage too.
Yeah.
He traded with the Saints actually, coincidentally. So
yeah, that was a nice pickup for him.
11,
Josh made some
all day.
moves.
He's got some room. Baker's got some wheels on him. He's going to get the first down, get out of bounds. Smart play by Tosh there. Take what the defense gives you.
Yep. Evades a major hit stick by C.J. Mosley. That's one where
that was perfect. A perfect scramble though too.
Yeah.
He went through his read, stepped up in the pocket. Everybody take notes there because that's. I had my first scramble of the season last night in my loss.
I know, I saw that. We all me and Tosh joked about it. We're like, wow, Nick just took off. That's rare. We don't see that often. It was like a historic moment. It was like, okay, all right.
Oh yeah. So far, Chubb's being contained. 4 carries for 4 yards. That's pretty poor average with a yard per carry. So.
But this linebacking core is very athletic. From Polite to Cashman to Mosley. Everybody, and even he's got Avery Williamson coming off the bench. This squad is pretty deep, and they're the ones that's going to stop the run in this game. They got Leonard Williams. They got Quinnen Williams. They have the whole squad out here. It's a really deep run-stopping unit out here for the Jets.
Oh, he's going to double his yards there with that run with a 5-yard gain for Nick Chubb and bring up 3rd and 5 from the 22-yard line. Josh corrects Ace and says it's 244, and Ace says I was talking about the civilized part of Europe. Oh boy! All right, big play here. I think if Tosh gets it close, we're going to see him go for it. So I think we're in a two. I think we're in a two down. Oh, Baker's going to drop back. He's got a drag underneath. Uh-oh.
And he is
He is taken
sacked.
down by the rookie, Quinnen Williams. Williams has been a stud this year
He
for the
is.
Jets.
He's a monster. Wasn't he the one in pass coverage that he
Yeah. Oh,
covered
yeah.
well, who was it? It was like VBD was losing his crap in Maine.
Yep. Williams had a quiet year, though, for being the number 2 overall pick with only 29, or number 3 overall pick, whatever he was, with only 29 tackles and 2.5 sacks. So,
That
I
is
mean, but that's who
surprising.
Josh has been using. But that's a good stop there for the Jets after throwing a terrible INT. But bad field position to start. That was a really weak tackle. Did you see that?
Yeah, it
This
was.
guy
He
just
like
kind of
just
fell
bounced off of
over.
him. Yeah, he just like boink. Here it is. Let's see the replay. The monstrous hit. Yep, clunk.
Ooh,
Oh, I think
Hammer
it was
says
a hit
Says
stick.
Quinnen Williams. Yeah, it was something.
It was a
Hammer
hit
says
stick that like
Quinnen.
went through somebody. I don't know. That we've seen a lot
Oh,
of stuff like that now.
Hammer says Quinnen Williams bust in all capital letters.
I
Got a little
mean, he's
tight formation there.
covering.
Single back
Apparently, he
left on
should have been
belly.
a
He's got
corner
the. That's that go-to play. Everyone likes that. Jack really likes that play too. Out of the stretch out of that formation
with the tight set.
Yep. And everyone cuts it upfield right away. You get that little hole and you're gone. But not that time. 1 yard gain for Le'Veon Bell. All right, we got 2 back in the backfield. Don't tell Brian.
He's still salty about that loss to Irek.
Yeah. Darnold's gonna make a few checks to the line. Oh, Tosh with the user linebacker. Ooh, those DBs are just so good.
Yeah, no, you're telling me.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
just
look
some
at that. He's
speed,
up his. I mean, just no cover, no space whatsoever. And that's TJ Carey. That's his third corner. That's not even his like. Dude, I'm telling you, it is brutal to play Josh and Tosh. Because good lord, that's gonna be fun. But Tosh and that secondary are just unstoppable, especially the way he coaches them up.
We got bunched left here. Gallup in the slot. Le'Veon Bell split out as well. Can make a quick check at the line. Darnold's going to drop back. He's got some time here. He's going to let her rip. Oh, almost had the user swap, but it was complete. Sam Darnold gained of 20 yards there.
That was a nice catch in traffic by Gallup.
Yeah, Crowder. Yeah.
Gallup's 13.
Gallup's really the only one who's done much for this team, catching the ball. 79 catches for him, 78 catches. The next guy up only has 46, and it's Herndon, the tight end.
Yeah,
Nunwa,
part of that
Crowder, they're all up there.
You gotta feed your young guys though. That's part of what it is there.
He's got some room.
Wide hole.
But
Tosh in that,
yep. Man.
That was a great angle by Tosh, just forcing him out of bounds, not giving him anything else. That could have been a touchdown if it's somebody else.
Ace talking about Quinnen Williams' production. He said that's less production than Tack under Chad's control.
Oh God, now that's low.
Oh, Robert says Q Williams is an Oliver wannabe. Jaggy responds with Williams is the AFC ship. Oliver is watching it from home.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, the other game's getting ready to go here as well.
I won't lie. I'm liking this little bit of beef that we've seen in chat between Higgy and Robert. It's funny because they're the two nicest guys in the room. So it's like when they start jawing at each other, it makes for
another
a real
pass
good show.
Swatted away there by those Cleveland Browns defensive backs. I thought Gallup was going to pull this one down. He had it to the last minute, but I think it was who's that? 21? Is that Greedy Williams?
Yes, sir.
No, 21's Ward, isn't it?
20. No, I got to think. All I know is he's really fast every time because I only look at Marquise. So if Marquise has only a +1 on him, that's how I know it's Denzel Ward.
Yeah, Ward's 21.
Okay.
Greedy's 26.
I should probably know that, don't you think? Playing him a few times, it's probably something that would be good to know.
Idea.
Good to avoid.
Another solid user coverage there by Tosh though. Forces a field goal. So as long as we don't get any Euro lag here, we should be up there and have a 3-3 game. Looks like he's spot on. Sends it right on through.
Question of the day: will we ever get a reference or play or broadcast a game with a Euro in it and not mention Euro lag? No, sir. We will
No,
never. That is
you
a fundamental part of playing a Euro.
you can go ahead and
Yeah, I was
bring
gonna
up
go
that
ahead
other
and
game if you want to. Yeah, I
transition
think
it
they're
over.
getting
We
the.
got both games sitting here, ready
Will
to
it be big
rumble.
enough? Will they be able to see it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Go ahead and let us know in chat, guys. If it looks a little too small, we might just kind of alternate between games if you'd prefer. And every time one's in the red zone or scoring position, we can rotate it in. But just kind of give us some feedback. This is our first time kind of doing a little bit of XCFL red zone. We've been kind of wanting to do something like this, a little bit of a multi-twitch thing going on. So yeah, just give us
It will
some
be.
feedback. Let us know what you think.
It'll be better moving forward. We're getting a template made, so we'll have the individual streams ready to go. This was just a
Nice.
last second throw it together kind of thing, but
Yeah. And what'll be good though is I kind of like this inline because what you can do is if you're watching on mobile, you can just flip it right side up and
yep.
in portrait mode, or not portrait, but I don't know, the long ways, you know,
Yep.
and then you can actually
Well,
just double tap and zoom in and you've got it full screen. So that, I mean, it might work out pretty well. We'll just have to see what the guys think, and yeah, definitely shoot us a DM. Let us know how this works out.
all right,
But
so we talked about the Cleveland and the Jets game here. Let's go ahead and break down this Cowboys Saints one. Who do
oh,
you
big
like
one.
in this matchup? Too.
Ooh, who do I like? That's a
Yes. Who's coming
I
out on
was
top?
like, uh, that's a tough question. No, I mean, I respect both guys. They're really good users. Both of them have their strengths. They have their weaknesses. Van, he doesn't seem to be very clutch. From what I've seen a lot of like what I would consider to be very questionable decisions in the middle of games. Like I'm like, oh, would I have called that play? Probably not. But you know, it seems to work for him. He's got a very unconventional way of winning. So we'll see how that goes. And Irek, another one that very much an emotion type based guy, kind of similar to our friend Brian, who is no longer in us with the playoffs. R.I.P. Brian. We that was a fun little. I would love to see Brian personally in the comments section here. They had some beef earlier if you guys missed that, but yeah, no, I'm sorry, that's a long answer to your question. Essentially, I probably wow.
Uh-oh. Taking a shot downfield.
Oh
He's got
wow.
Amari Cooper for a big gain down to the 3-yard line. That's
Schematically,
what so that's what Van was missing
wow,
yesterday against me. He didn't have Cooper.
that's true.
I think if he can balance, you never really gave us a winner. You just kept talking. But
Yeah, I didn't actually. Sorry.
no, if you can get a good balance of Zeke with those deep routes, he could keep the Saints off guard. So I think I'm gonna go with the Saints
That was
because I
yeah,
think Alvin Kamara is a beast.
yeah, I agree.
I think the way Irek uses him out of the backfield as well as a runner, I think
Yep.
we could see a big game for him. But if Van can stick to his guns, run the football, stay ahead of the chains here, he could really push this game. It's going to be a close game regardless, I think.
Yeah. Short answer, I've seen more from Irek than I've seen from Van. Irek
Okay.
upset a big user in Bryan last week on the road in Carolina, and I could definitely see the same thing going on with Dallas. I mean, he's
Tries
more
the
poised.
fullback
He just seems to
guy.
be poised comes to mind.
Nick Chubb with a huge gain. They're bringing it down to the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Browns. Then the Cowboys fullback gets stuffed on the 2-yard line. So we
Yeah,
got
it's a big
3rd and
run.
goal for the Cowboys. Van's got to come away with the touchdown here. I think
He
set the
does.
tone. You had a nice drive here. Might have to throw the football.
Yeah,
This is
you
where we can see those
have to
quick
throw
slants.
what? Nah. So
Yep.
if you get stuffed here,
Oh,
we might. Yeah. So what do you do here, Nick? Are you going to go for
he,
it? I mean,
yeah, if
7.
he wouldn't have
That
lost,
sucks. That's a
yeah,
loss of
now
7.
you kick it. But if he would have lost a yard or two, then I'd go for it. But right here, they're feeling each other out. So I think if Irek could be more disciplined than me, and not just swing on the hit stick like I did yesterday, make your conservative tackles, bring down Zeke on the first try, which is so hard because he has that make the first one free or whatever it is, first one miss, whatever the whole thing's called.
Yeah,
But
and well, I will admit though, especially when you start missing on those hit sticks, emotion can kind of start to get the best of you. Whenever you start to see that, it gets pretty irritating. And if it can
oh
make
yeah,
somebody like you kind of like start to try to hit stick a little bit more. I mean, I'm sure that somebody as
well,
volatile as Irek might
I
be
hit
a little.
I hit stick I hit stick every single tackle. I don't know anything else, so that'll never
Ah,
change.
okay,
But
okay.
oh boy, Kamara right up the gut. He's gonna make a guy miss. A big game, first down. Oh, a little shovel pass here by Mr. Baker Mayfield. A little college football action, it seemed
That's
like.
nice. Pulling that trick out of the hat from Oklahoma.
Yeah. All right. We got the Saints second play here. He's got a bunch wide out to the right side. Kamara in the backfield of Breeze. It's going to be Leighton Vander Esch making the stop in the hole there.
Or Hitchens. I think Hitchens was there too. Yeah, Vander Esch and Hitchens were both in there on the tackle. It's a nice defense there that he has, and that's another underrated part of Van's game. Is we were sitting there, me and Tosh were breaking it down. He's got receivers for days. I mean, he's got just receivers for days, weeks, months, years. I mean, he's got 5 or 6 deep that any of them could start for me. You know, it's just wild. And then his defense is equally as impressive.
We see a counter to Kamara. He gets bounced off. He fights through. We're going to see a big gain down to the 47-yard line. 3rd and 1, big play here. Gotta get the first down. Kamara had a big year though. 1,482 yards, 15 touchdowns. He caught 3 more. Big part of what they do here in New Orleans. All right, we got strong I formation, fullback just off to the side. Kamara deep in the backfield, and it's going to be him again. And he's got some room. He's got the first down. And in the other game here, we got 4th and 1 from the 13. I said it earlier. Tosh is going to go for this one.
You might have missed it. We do have an injury to Alvin Kamara on that last run. Kamara went down.
So we got Latavius Murray, which is not a bad back to have. You still got Javarius Buck Allen, too, who's not a bad running back.
Oh, yeah.
One of your former Baltimore Ravens.
Yep.
But we got what?
Yeah, he was cut off of release rosters.
Oh, big play. I think it was Quinnen Williams.
Yep. No. Who's number 99?
No, I don't know who that.
I don't know. I think 95 is Quinnen
Williams. That was
really?
Quinnen. Big stop there.
So apparently Quinnen is kind of like he reminds me of the defensive lineman version of Perry Pinnell. Like he only shows up in playoff games when the stats don't matter. It's like he shows up in balls.
That was a huge stop there by the Jets. Now they got to get something rolling here. I'm wondering what we're going to see. Oh, Breeze with the rare miss.
Trying to take a shot there.
Did we get an update on how long Kamara's out? Or
I have not seen that, no. If anybody did catch that in the chat, it'd be kind of cool to drop that. Let us know.
Ooh,
I have not seen.
This could make the Saints get a little one-dimensional, which is a win for Van with those DBs he has.
Oh, no doubt. But he does have Drew Brees, which Drew Brees is a little bit more accurate of a quarterback.
Another miss for Brees.
Oh, supposed to be more accurate of a quarterback than Jimmy G.
4th and 12, Cowboys getting the football back. 2nd and 13 here for the Jets. Le'Veon Bell next to Darnold in the backfield. Darnold's going to drop back. He had all day.
Yeah, you got to look at this. And to a certain extent, you got to ask, at what point is Brees going to fall off? Does he retire this year? Does he retire next year? I mean, it kind of seems like he's falling off the wagon with some of these misses.
They got Myles Garrett with no pressure from the left side, but Avery comes in, the rookie, and he's going to smack Darnold.
Oh, my gosh. I could just – that's the thing is his pass rush is so deep. He's got Vernon, Avery, and, of course, you got Myles Garrett, the X Factor. I mean, that defensive line is brutal. And then you got Ogunjobi out of UNC Charlotte. Coming there's the defensive tackle.
Darnold is going to scramble, and he's going to get a big chunk, but not enough. We're going to get a nice defensive series there by the – I don't know if he meant to pump fake there. Yeah, he did. He had a double move there. All right, let's see what Mr. Van and the Cowboys can do.
Does he have Zeke on? Oh, no, handoff. I thought that was a punt return. I was like, oh, okay. Another very unconventional move, but, it's Van. I'm not surprised. We got Dak dropping back. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice pass. Beautiful touch. He's got better touch than Brees today.
Yeah, Amari, man. That's been his go-to guy also. Where, Cooks has kind of been the speed guy, take the top off the defense, where Cooper's kind of been the do-it-all guy.
Yeah, the prototypical number one.
Yeah, both are over 1,300 yards, 10 and 9 touchdowns respectively. You got Robbie Anderson as well, added another 500 yards. Deshaun Jackson down there, like you said, it's just
Baker kind of doing a little bit of shuffling, seemed to kind of be a little indecisive on whether or not he wanted to run, and just kind of seemed to kind of wander into the pressure.
It's polite.
Yep. Ja'Kai Polite. coming out of Florida. 3rd-round pick. Got cut in real life for
Yeah.
whatever reasons. I have no idea. Because he's good. I mean, he can ball.
Not a lot of room to throw for the Browns offense. That Jets defense is swarming to the football.
Which is surprising because what kind of corners does he have other than Eli Apple and like a patchwork squad? I mean, Josh
that's
is
a great
coaching him up.
User spot right there by IREC. Almost got a pick out of it.
Oh, and that will be interesting because we do have in each game we have one user that prefers the more marginal view of defense, which is the user. We have a few guys in the league like Jack and these two here, Tosh and IREC, that prefer to user the linebacker. And this year, I've usually said in this league it's not good to user because you're so limited and you can't user pick. But this year, with how bad the coverage is inside, it very well may be a very viable option to go ahead and just user it, and swat it away.
Huge difference. Yeah, certain routes that the computer can't cover.
Exactly. Because it is within your zone. If you see a read, play it like a normal zone would. If he crosses your face, you run with him until the next guy comes into your zone. So that's
we got two slant route. We got 2 low-scoring football games right now.
Yeah, we do.
First half of this AFC game, and it's 3-3 with a minute to go here. Hopefully Baker can get him in field goal range here. Got trips left.
When did Josh turn into a defensive user? I'm kind of floored.
He's been doing it to stop the run a lot.
Oh, nice broken tackle there by Landry, I think.
Yep, he's got to step up. With his boy out, Jarvis has got to be a big part of this offense. He doesn't have the speed of Beckham, but he catches everything.
Oh yeah, and he's got the
25 seconds to go. Tosh has 2 timeouts. He's going to let it rip to Chubb. Ooh, big hit stick.
Yeah.
Clock stops 20 seconds to go from the 46. He doesn't need that many more yards for a field goal. But there is 10-mile-an-hour wind in Cleveland, so God, I hate the Browns end zones. They are so ugly.
Yeah.
Trying to look like the Bengals or something.
Yeah.
But uglier. Baker's going to drop back.
Ooh, I keep getting flashbacks every time I watch Tosh play. I'm just like, oh, it just hurts me inside. I had one small enjoyable part, which was every time I played him, which was in week 17 and in the divisional, I took one of his star players every time to injury.
Yeah.
It was one that was just like, ha, it's like, I didn't get you, but I got you.
14 seconds to go, 3rd and 1 from the 37. He's got a chance to get some points here.
He sure does.
He's got a timeout. I think you're going to see him get a little aggressive.
And meanwhile, in the Cowboys game, Breeze just gets absolutely wasted by Hill coming up the middle.
Big stop there for the Jets. I think we're going to see Tosh kicking a field goal. Yep. Which I'm sure he wanted to get that first down and at least take a shot at the end zone. But Settle takes for the points. Oh, big.
Yeah, nice return there.
Oh, my gosh. He's tippy-toeing the sidelines and he made a guy miss. Field goes up and it's good.
Nice.
So that's it. The Browns are one of the top 3 teams in scoring offense, and they're getting held to just 6 points at the half.
But, the Jets are pretty good in their own right, too. I mean, they got Sam Darnold, who had a pretty decent year by all accounts, definitely better than his rookie campaign, coming out in a sophomore year, throws over 3,000 yards.
Good news for both of these teams is they did not have as bad of a final 2 minutes in the first half as I did when you give up 2 defensive touchdowns.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah.
And in a game where it was only field goals and
Robert says in the chat, just seen George Kittle at the Buffalo airport. What's going on? George Kittle wants nothing to do with Buffalo and their crappy weather. Unless it involves a very, very nice pick.
Kittle's pulling an AB.
Oh, yeah.
Refusing to go there.
We got 2nd and 7. Dak's going to drop back. He's got a slant across the middle. He's going to roll.
That's a huge loss. Who is that? Is that? No.
Anyamata. David Anyamata.
Yep. Weird looking defensive tackle from
God
knows where.
Nice little shifty move there on the kick return.
Yeah, that was.
Got good field starting from the 28-yard line. Do we want to do one of our Twitter questions?
Yeah, let's go ahead. I mean, it's a good little lag right now. It's the beginning of the second in that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull one of those up.
Chad says D-Hop just got off the plane in Santa Clara. We do not want him in San Francisco. Trash Chad. unless it's for cheap. Which question we going with?
Skirt. We're going to Mr. Doss, sorry, I'm not supposed to. This is at scheduling dictator. Yeah, that's not anyone we know. This is just a random question from people that we don't know. We don't know any of these guys. They're just random dudes that send messages to us on Twitter. We're not gonna call out anybody. But he says, which users
So he wants to know what? Go ahead.
all right, which users are outperforming their crappy roster, and who is underperforming with a good roster at Hitstick Podcast?
That's a good question.
First off, how about that haircut and that profile pic? Like,
yeah, that's Mark Davis for you.
That is just wild.
Well, real quick, we got Alvin Kamara off to the races with a big game there. But, I mean, so as far as I'm going to start with the easy one here. No offense to Sean and the Kansas City Chiefs, but they are 3-13, and that is probably one of the best rosters in game. So that would be my pick for who is underperforming with a really good roster. As far as the Rams was a good roster, but now it's not a good roster. So that I don't know. And then you can go ahead and put the games back up. And as far as who's outperforming with a bad roster, I think I would actually say the Raiders, even though he only went 9-7. I think that Raiders roster is really bad, especially after he traded away Antonio Brown. It was really his only good player. So I think I'd say the Raiders, even though they did not make the playoffs. I didn't expect them to go 9-7. So what would your two picks be?
Oh, that's a good question. I like this. This is one of my favorite questions because we were actually considering doing an entire, when we saw this, we were considering doing kind of like who is, especially that the latter part of that question is who is, or maybe it's the first part. Let me see, which users. Yeah, I would say the ones that are actually outperforming their roster were the ones like, ooh.
You could even say the Bills going 8-8, the Lions going 8-8.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yeah. I got to go with Robert.
The Redskins.
Another good one. Well, I want to say Sparty. Like Sparty and Robert, I'm torn between those two because Sparty has a good, quote unquote, good roster, but not really when you look at it at Madden. By Madden standards, it's not a great roster. He went with the Eagles. He knew it was going to be a rebuild. He knew the contracts and stuff, and he really had a dream season, man. I mean, it officially 8-8, but we'll call it 9-7, because of a snafu on. Well, it's Advanced Gate, Advanced Gate 2.0 after I, advanced Brian out of a playoff spot, and Grizz is still pissed that he lost to him, but that's another story for another time. But I would have to say I'm going to go with Robert because Robert does have probably one of the worst rosters in the league starting out. And right away he flipped his backup quarterback for a future first.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is he's just now rebuilding and he's already going 8-8 with a pretty rough roster.
Yep.
I mean, he's pretty much set up for the future. I know this guy hits on picks. He does his homework. He knows what's coming. He definitely does a lot of research. He's the kind of guy you want running a franchise, So I would definitely have to say he's the one overperforming.
Jarvis Landry off to the races, 70-yard touchdown.
Oh, big one.
This one wide open.
Yep.
But go ahead. Yeah. Then as far as who is underperforming with a good roster, I said
Oakland.
I said the Chiefs. Yeah.
Oh, Chiefs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's kind of low hanging fruit there now, man.
Yeah. I'm looking around. I mean, the Packers going 8-8.
Yeah,
they were my pick to win the Super Bowl on the 3 and Out podcast.
I was actually gonna say no. That's another one. Is I love Pride, dude. Pride's like my bro. Like I have talked up Pride so much in Madden 19, but in Madden 20, I'm just not seeing it. And I understand because he and I are very similar users, and this Madden does not cater to our style. Which is 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Let's just give me 3 yards and I'm good, and I'm willing to play a lame game and just get these short completions. But that's just not the kind of game that Madden put out for Madden 20.
So if you look at Aaron Rodgers' stats, he was lights out, and if you look at Aaron Jones' stats, he was lights out. But then that defense just was so bad early on, and he lost a bunch of games he probably should have won.
And again, I relate. And we're both out of our element. He's a defensive user because, he made something out of nothing in Miami last cycle, and now he's got the Packers defense. It's supposed to
Well,
be
hold on
good.
1 second.
Go ahead.
1 second. 1 second. Holy deep drop back by the Jets there, Josh. Don't do that again. If you're listening. But it was swatted away. Go ahead. Continue.
Gotta love it. Yeah, no, where
But
was
yeah,
I?
the Packers.
Josh, I went it Euro lagged my brain, man. You can't say Josh. It like totally messes with me. But nah, but yeah, no, the Packers, they play good defense, and I think he's supposed to play good defense because of what a user he is, and I think the way his brain works, he's one of those guys that really doesn't want to give up anything, and similar to me, I love that defense that's just completely stifling. But this year, that's just not able to be played. You've got to. It's totally different.
Hammer says in chat, Saints look like Chad on the weekends. Can't score.
Brutal.
Oh, Ace says heard Chad is a vampire. Double that says heard he plays the skin flute. Oh boy.
Great.
But back
Chad's
to the
not
here.
even awake right now, dude. He's probably like he's sleeping in so he can be ready for his 12 a.m.
Saints are starting to roll here though. Trying to get some points before the half ends. Breeze is starting to get on here.
Yeah, that's a nice pass
there. Michael Thomas. Yeah, hit his go-to guy Thomas.
And that's something Iraq really likes. He likes those little hitches. He likes those safe routes. I mean, that's what Breeze's specialty is. He's going to hit those touch passes. Like here. Oh, God, again,
Breeze, dude, he's missing everything to the outside. I've never seen this.
Yeah, that's gross. It's almost like he's just totally rattled in AT&T.
Yeah, maybe it's DeMarcus Lawrence is a beast, second in the league in sacks with 37.5.
Do you think it's Canadian lag or Canada lag? I don't know. What are we gonna? Canna lag. I mean, it's just the maple syrup. What they do is instead of, when the guys go out to fix the router, they just pour maple syrup on it and hope for the best.
So this is a big play here. 3rd and 3, minute 15 to go. On your own, on the opponent's 48-yard line. So this is the difference here between points or not. If you get this,
bro, this is what I love. This is what I love about a defensive battle. It feels like,
Breeze.
Yeah, that one
I don't
sucks.
know what. You got to play the field position game, or are you going for 4th and 3?
No, I just play the field position game. At this point, because. But this is what I love about a defensive battle is you feel like you're so far out of it, and it's like one of those things but it's a 3-point deficit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, in a league that's seen some of the craziest offensive stats we've seen get put up, this is nothing, But because it's playoff football, that's the biggest difference. It's playoff football just feels totally different. Guys are way more conservative. They're a lot less likely to go ahead and try and throw away the game, And it's like in this 0-3. I mean, that just makes sense. It's just the way. It's the name of the game. Defense wins championships.
Yeah, Ace says that was a terrible attempt at burning Canada. Step your game up.
Of burning who?
Canada.
Oh, thank you. No, I know that was not. Thank you, Ace. That was not one of my shining moments verbally. I was not proud of that.
13-yard gain on the screen pass. We might see Van try to put up a field goal here. He's on his own 33. Did a nice job. Well, he was forced out of bounds, but 3 timeouts, 51 seconds. If he plays it smart, Josh pretty much has to. He's going to let it rip. That's getting swatted or picked or swatted.
Wait a second. Isn't Ace American? Ace, why are you defending Canada? I know you're Hawaiian and things, and you're sitting on other.
Oh, my God. What an interception.
That was
Robinson,
nice.
One hand.
Patrick Robinson, the old man.
I thought Cooper had a step on him, but I guess not. Dak does not have. He's like Jimmy G, man, with that.
Yeah, the noodle arm.
Wow.
Got a receiver with 3 steps and somehow overthrows him by 5.
Yeah.
Or underthrows him. That's perfect.
That's a big play. Iraq's got 41 seconds. He got 75 yards, though, but.
Oh, that's Cooks. That was
that was Cooks,
too.
Yep. He had him beat, but he just.
Yeah. It's Patrick Robinson, on Cooks. Yeah,
3rd and 19 for the Jets.
And it brings up oh, wow.
Regan's bombing right now with the joke attempts. The XCFL Chris Collinsworth says Dawes.
Yeah, I'm definitely not on my game today. I'm trying, guys.
Andy Dalton can make that pass.
I got all of 3 brain cells operating. They're all like working together. They're trying to do like complex math, trying to put
All right, we
jokes
got
together. Like, hold up.
real quick. Darnold has 3 completions to his own team, 2 to the Browns, 3 for 11. The Jets can't get much going here. He's got to punt the football again. All right, we got the Saints sitting down here, 2nd and 10 on the 44-yard line, 30 seconds to go.
Oh, that is a punt. Was that? What
was
a
a bomb.
punt.
That was a bomb. As Pat McAfee would say, that for the brand. But that was a hell of a punt.
Dude, that's like out on the inch line. Look at that.
Yeah. No, this might be a way for them to score. Quinnen Williams is at a big game. Let's see if he can get him in there. I'm thinking we're going to see a slant here.
Yeah, or RPO. He really likes those here.
Yep.
Or just a run straight up the gut. The way Tosh likes to go. I mean, Tosh is really good at when you over pursue, he'll take advantage of a back corner cut or like a backside. He'll go out the back door.
Yep, slant. Oh, hit the out route in Njoku. That's good. Gets him out. Oh boy, picked off. Jalen Smith. He's got some room. Van's defense scored a lot yesterday, but not this time. So we got 18 seconds from these two. Both are just giving each other shots before the half here. 13.
Jalen Smith kind of briefly forgot which end zone was his for a second. He kind of had to.
Ooh, big cut by Chubb there. He gets gain of 4 and 3rd and inches. Not quite. All right, let's see what Dak Prescott can do here. He's going to drop back. Oh, boy. It's picked off.
What?
And that one is going to get the Saints some points. 11 seconds from the 33-yard line. Saints probably just get a little bit close. Hopefully not throw a pick.
So with us being officially one half through almost on both of these games, which game do you find to be the most surprising? Like which result kind of seems to be, or what part of specifically, which part of each game is the most surprising?
The most surprising of all of it, force fumble for the Jets. The most surprising part of all of it is we had points total at half in both games. The Saints, I'm surprised the Saints are not scoreless. They're going to kick the field goal here. Well, it's going to be 3-3 in both games at halftime. That's insane. I would have never ever guessed that. I would have said the Cowboys Saints would be a shootout, and I would have said Cleveland would have at least had more points than 3 at the half.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and refresh both of these games because you're a little bit ahead of us on the Browns game. So we should be pretty much synced up. What kind of comments? Yeah, I was going to say, all right.
Josh just said this will either, in quotes, this will either be a pass or see what happens here. The center snaps the ball to the QB. Then the QB will either hand it off to halfback or attempt to pass. Then boom. Oh, boy.
See what you see here is the football has to cross the plane, and then when the ball has crossed the plane, that's when they get a touchdown, and that's the 6 points. Thank you.
He's going to his guy. Oh boy, picked off.
Just trying to do my Jones. John Madden impression. Oh,
so
God.
Breeze looking for his
How
guy.
Many
That's his guy.
How many picks have we seen?
Cook.
Look at that. Another
Cook
pick.
had a massive season with over 1,000 yards and 13 touchdowns for a tight end. I mean, that was Breeze's go-to guy, his safety blanket.
Did you see the pick 6 by New York?
Oh boy, I did not see it. I was up with the other one.
Yeah,
okay,
pick 6.
We got a ball game.
Yeah, we got a ball game. It's Cleveland gets the ball back, 7:30 to go in the ball game. Trying to just run out the clock.
Ace says, "Oh no, now he's doing impressions." Oh God. Oh God. Well, good thing for the Jets because their offense has been terrible. So, they got something. Corner out here from Van. He's going to stay in bounds. Good play there.
Ace, this is why they relegate me to play-by-play. My color is, more black and white rather than color, or Technicolor, or
oh God,
maybe like Group Love color. I don't know if any of you heard that song. Some of you were probably born before, about 52 years before that song ever came out. But it's a good song. If you get a chance, I'd listen to it. Definitely would recommend it. It's one of my favorites.
He's going to drop back. He's got some space out to the right. Oh, he's going to let it rip.
Oh, is that?
He's got it.
What a catch!
That's Callaway.
That's what I'm saying.
That's that Cam. That's that Cam Newton on the run, let it rip that everyone's been talking about. That was a nice play by Tosh. He had the scramble, and he saw the opening with Callaway.
Yeah, that was nice.
But we got Van up here 2nd and 7 on the 25-yard line, rolling out to the right. Oh, good user
And
swap by Irek.
yeah, he uses Anzalone. It's a pretty nice player. Alex Anzalone out of Florida. Florida was that year they had both Jared Davis and Anzalone that both came out. Those were two linebackers who were pretty equally regarded, but Anzalone seems to be the more athletic and better coverage of the two so far in their careers.
John Eagle says, "Is there a way to mute one person's mic on this?"
God.
Chad says, "All right, bring in the relief pitcher for Regan."
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh man.
I don't know
Bracket
what's
talk.
up.
Oh God.
I just don't do the
Thinking,
English, bro. Like I just maybe I should start speaking Spanish or
I
something.
don't do the English. Big play by the Cowboys, getting it down to the 1-yard line. That bracket's talking about. I bet Brian thinks Baker can do that 3 out of 10 times too. Hammer's been on fire today, waiting for Oprah to jump out of the NFC game. You get a pick. You get a pick.
For real though.
Fullback
And
dive.
a fullback
Touchdown,
dive.
Cowboys.
The
We got our first
scummy
touchdown.
fullback dive of Madden 19.
I thought Van hated fullback dives. Wasn't he the one that was? Or is that QB sneaks? He hates one of them. I hate them all. But
I think he hates everything. It's Van, dude.
Oh boy, Doss. That's when the comments are more entertaining than the games.
For real.
These happen some. Hopefully the Super Bowl is a little bit. I don't know. Everyone likes a good battle, but this Madden we haven't seen much. So Cleveland's going to go up 6 points with 5:28 to go. Kind of left the door open here, Jets, to put together a little drive. Ted Ginn on the return. I don't know if you're Josh here. I mean, that's just take your time. Give us some nice Le'Veon Bell because Darnold has not been the answer.
I mean, great job to hold him to a field goal on that last play.
Yeah.
I mean that's about all you can ask for at this point. I mean, I'm really impressed because that definitely puts the game within reach. Because even worst case, if you just get a field goal out of this drive, you're still only 3 points down, and you got all 3 timeouts, and you can go ahead and try to force into a 3 and out. Which your defense has been playing lights out up to this point. I would definitely trust them.
Oh, Ace says Van hates when other people do the fullback dives.
Oh, of course.
John Eagle says everybody hates a play until it's the NFC Championship.
Yep.
Doss says Rec hates when people attempt to gain yardage.
Winning is cheese.
Oh Lord. Yep.
Snapping
Big
the football is
sack there
cheese.
by DeMarcus Lawrence. He is a bad man. Le'Veon Bell up the gut. So, big face mask going to give him the first down. Bailed out because that was going to be 3rd and 10 from your own 20.
Yeah, I ventured in the comment section and I was kind of surprised. I was wondering why we didn't see Van's girlfriend for a second.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Breeze just had 24 hours to sit back there and throw, and he found Ted Ginn, and that's a huge gain down to the 26-yard line.
Wow. Oh, he found that nice little seam right there.
DeMarcus Lawrence was, man. DeMarcus Lawrence was in the backfield to play before, but
took a play off.
Irek neutralized Brian Burns, so
he took a Chad vacation.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 15 for the Jets. Kamara up the middle.
Or no, who is it that's always on vacation? Is that Josh? It is Josh. He took a holiday. He took a little holiday. There's another impersonation for you, Ace. Courtesy of me.
Doss is making fun of my Michigan accent.
Yeah.
Which I don't have one.
Not at all.
I didn't know there was a thing.
Yeah, it's just on like the certain vowels because you kind of like bite them off.
He said face mask.
Face mask. Yeah.
We got 3rd and 13 for the Jets. 3:55 to go from his own 35. Bunch right. Le'Veon Bell next to Darnold in the backfield. It's going to be a screen pass. He's going to get hammered and fumble. And it could be a touchdown. Nope.
Nah.
Oh, boy. All right.
Were you having flashbacks there of the hit stick fumble return? Yep. You were like, it could be a touchdown.
That's a huge mishap there. Because all Tosh has to do is come away with at least 3, and he goes up 9. But we'll see. Okay, big play here for the Saints. 3rd and 7. He's got 2 receivers right. Bree's going to drop back. He's got good protection. Kamara, first down.
Wait, hold up, Josh. Pausing is cheese.
4th and
We
1.
don't accept this.
Fourth and inches. You got to go for it here, I think. Yep, he's going to go for it. 4th
Yeah.
and inches from his own, from the 16, down 7, 3 minutes to go. I think he's going to
No,
go
it's 3
fullback
minutes to
dive.
go in the third. Oh, wait.
Yep,
Never mind.
Yep, fullback. Oh, now Van's angry. Fullback dived him.
Oh, no, yeah.
2 can play at that game.
Yep. I guarantee Irek just threw that one out of spite. He was like, all right, he fullback dived me twice. Nah, I'm going to throw one right at him on his own, right in the middle of his red zone.
So Tosh has to be careful here because Adams, Mosley, all we have trying to strip the football.
Yeah.
Strip the football, hit sticks. But just be smart, drain some clock, hit that shoot clock button, and get out of here with the W. I formation, 1 receiver to the left, 2 tight ends set. He's going to let the clock run down. He didn't shoot clock, so that's almost worse. Convinced to stay here and watch.
Josh just wanted to see a little bit more drama. He didn't want to just go down, get the game-winning touchdown, and then stop him on defense. Now, he wants to have like 35 seconds left on the clock, and he needs 2 scores. I mean, he's going for the homerific win.
Breeze drops back. He's got a double post. He's going down.
That is nice. There's that Dallas pass rush back from Holiday.
That's the free agent pickup in the offseason draft from Nick Perry.
Oh yeah, Nick Perry.
All right, so we're gonna see Cleveland kick their field goal, go up 9 here with 2:24 to go.
If I remember, Nick Perry had a really key sack against you in the divisional round. It was one where you kind of rolled left and he just kind of rolled right off and you kind of rolled into him because you knew the blitz was coming from the right, so you kind of countered just a little bit to the left and he reached through and grabbed you.
Nick, you did. Oh, I missed a bunch of these. Nothing huge. All right, let's see what Josh can do here. He's got to get down there and score quick. I mean, he can kick the field goal, and then onside, worst case scenario. But you'd like to get your touchdown first.
We got Irek kicking a field goal with 45 seconds left to go in the third. That makes it still a 1-score game.
I think we're going to see a heavy dose of Zeke.
I'd say so.
Time to drain some clock. I mean that drive Van had against me yesterday, 15 plays, 75 yards, 5 minutes off the clock, whatever it was. I mean, one of those right now would do wonders for him.
The 15-play drive of death.
User sack from Burnett with the blitz off the edge from the safety.
That is nice. What a terrible job by that tackle. He just beat him.
You're just not beating him out there. Yep.
Pausing from Eurolag, I assume.
I don't know. We got Cooper on a drag route, going to get maybe 1 yard. So this is back-to-back games where Prescott has looked terrible, but somehow the Cowboys are up ahead here. Kaiser says, I'd love to see Tosh's D-line play against Irek's O-line. That would be interesting. And, Ace points out, Rex O-line has done a nice job against DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence has been a beat. Double nut. Tosh just running around tackles like rules say don't do. Cheese ball.
Oh, user SWAT. I wondered what that was. I saw something kind of where the ball went into like 3 Saints defenders and then somehow hit the ground. I was like, what was that? It was a user SWAT. I was like, okay.
3rd and 9, not where you want to be right now with the way Dak Prescott's been playing.
Quick question for you, Nick. When you see a user linebacker,
I throw it right at him.
Really? Even in this Madden with like the weird pop-up SWAT animations?
Every time.
All right.
Tosh is going to let Josh get the first down here. That is a general.
Wow.
I think the play wasn't that bad. Josh can't even get the first down when he's trying to let him. Oh my God. I don't think it was that bad of one because he was blitzing with a DB. It wasn't the defensive end. But that's very. Tosh came off the edge with his safety, and it was kind of like the typical Brian don't get touched by the defensive guy. But it was with the blitzing DB, so it's not. I don't know.
I feel like that's different.
I guess he was lined up at linebacker technically. It just that was a nice.
No, that
Josh,
is.
Did
That's
Josh drop that one?
No, he did, but I don't think he was in.
So I'm so confused. What's going on? But he just got sacked.
I have no clue what they're trying to do.
The double move was wide open there.
Yeah, I mean, is he trying to play? Are they trying to get the first? I mean, what's he doing?
I don't know. It's fourth and 25.
With 1 minute and 30 seconds to get, they're gonna pause and be like, "All right, what's going on?"
When you can't get a first down when people are trying to let you.
For real. I just kind of,
And
I'm telling you, that Cleveland defense, the one thing I couldn't do, I tried, boys. I really tried to hurt one of the Cleveland defensive players, but man, they just keep on kicking.
all right, so Irex got the ball, 7 minutes, 40 seconds to go. He's in Cowboy territory. I formation, 2 receivers. Cook's the tight end to the right. Bree's going to drop back, 5-step drop. Let it rip, and that was tipped or missed. I don't even know what's going on with Drew Brees.
That looked like another bad pass.
Wow, what a time for Drew Brees to completely shit the bed because he had an awesome season, completing 71% of his passes, 35 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions.
Yeah, you just hate to see it, especially on such a big stage.
As bad as he's playing, though, I'm so confused. Okay, so they are giving Josh the first down if he can get it. Oh my God, Darnold it.
Oh my
What in
gosh.
God's name, Josh? If you can't even, you don't deserve to win if you can't get a
For
first down when
real.
he's letting you.
Yeah. That's
Oh
just brutal.
my Lord.
Okay, well that's fair. Yeah, just give him the. That's smart.
You just
And he just called a timeout.
I don't know what's going on. But
I don't think they do either.
no, Tosh does. Josh doesn't.
Josh is lost. He probably just said run it out, like it's over. Oh, he's gonna set it to exactly where it should have been. All right, gentleman move, Tosh. Gentleman move. Look at that, Baker, hauling ass, going 45 yards behind the line of scrimmage, running into the Jets bench.
So what a shit show the end of this game, but
I know, right? All the fans in Cleveland are like losing their mind right now. Like, what is going on?
All right, well, 3rd and 15 here coming up for the Saints. Breeze 11 for 22, not able to get much going here.
I would have died if he'd have made that kick. Like,
oh God, really?
like,
all right, so he lost like 20 seconds, but let's be honest, it's not going to make a difference.
Yeah, and
all right,
over
3rd, 15.
yeah.
Oh Lord, Breeze drops back. Oh boy, there's that man, DeMarcus Lawrence with his 2nd sack of the game. Ooh, nice play there by the Jets. Finally, some positive yardage. 5 for 15 for Mr. Darnold here.
Now we got to pause in the Saints game.
Oh,
I can only imagine the DMs getting sent currently.
Everybody's mad.
The whole world. Yeah, so let us know, all of our Midwestern fans, if I should be concerned here in Virginia. Let me know if we start seeing a fireball emerge over there in Midwestern. Who gives a shit? Because,
Jets, hurry up offense. Darnold's going to let it rip. Oh, that could have been picked in game over, but it is batted down. A very intense swat.
For real. He he reared up and just popped that thing.
Oh boy. Darnold forgot I play football. Breeze forgot. Oh, are we going to get a pass interference there on the user?
Yeah, that's pretty
I think
frequent.
we are. Wow.
He likes that Eric Berry user. I'm telling you, who was supposed to pick up Eric Berry? I remember
Nut and someone else had the top
Brackett, dude. Freaking Brackett.
But Brackett had 17 safeties on his roster.
He did. He didn't need him. But man, I was so pissed because I knew it. I was like, Eric Berry's gonna fall to freaking Tosh. Sure enough.
Kaiser says, "Is there a 9-point play for Josh?" There's not.
Sadly, no.
I don't think he'd get it even if there was. Zeke, oh boy, off to the races. He is going to be tackled for a massive gain. 5 minutes to go in the game. Let's see if Josh can at least save some pace here and get a touchdown. 3rd and 4. He's got some crossers going. Down. Take your 1 point onside kick. Hope for the best.
Bro, there were like 5 defenders nearby.
Yeah, that just squeaked by.
That looks like some of the reads that Van was making last night.
He misses the extra point to stay down 3. So even if he gets the onside,
it's still only going to be
a chance to win the game. Yeah.
Watch. Oh gosh, I'm going to lose it if
onsides in this are so bad.
Yeah,
dude. They don't bounce up.
None of them.
Pollard out to the right. All right, so
Well,
that game is over. We can go ahead
yeah, that'll
and
do it.
zoom in on the other one if you want to, or you can throw. You want to, well, let's watch the end of this one,
Yeah,
I guess.
you don't want to really, because we could watch us miss like the most critical moment of the game.
Oh, Angeloni.
Alex, on one of the classic IREC blitzes.
He got 4th and 10. He's got to kick the field goal, so he's going to go up. What's the score? 6 to? Oh yeah, so still a 1-score game here. If he makes it. And it is, oh boy, just missed. The Saints stay alive here with a really good opportunity to go down the field. 3:39 to go, 43-yard line. Regan, I do not hear you if you're talking.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying.
Okay, just make it sure.
I'm not operating on all cylinders today for some reason. So I mean, I'm really struggling to try and make sure it zooms in. You know, I'm doing everything I can, man. I'm really trying. Today is not the day, Mr. Larson. It is not the day.
Oh, boy. All right, well, we got spread formation. Bree's going to roll out, let it rip, swatted by DeMarcus Lawrence. So DeMarcus Lawrence has really turned it up in the second half. That's a huge, wow. I made a funny animation afterwards, but that's a big play there.
And
brings up second
Chad
down.
On.
Second down and 10. 55 passing yards from Josh, he says in chat. But thanks, guys. Congrats to Tosh. Good game, Josh. Sportsmanship.
Yeah,
Gotta love it.
sportsmanship.
What the XCFL is all about.
Yeah, that's something that I feel like the NFC South could take a couple lessons from. What? Who said that? I didn't say nothing.
We got spread Kamara next to Breeze in the backfield. Ooh, we're going to see him drop back. We got the angle route.
Look at that.
He's going to hit the out route. Good play. Ted Ginn. So Breeze and Dak have both been playing horrible. 5 picks between the two of them. Both under 50% completion. Josh, good show, mate. Have a pint. Well, at least Josh can go to bed kind of before
real.
work.
He's like,
that's
thank
nice,
God I didn't win that game. Now I get to go take a nap before work.
So here's the who do you want? You know, Van made such a big deal about not being in the same division as Tosh because Tosh owns him. How funny would it be if Van's Super Bowl appearance is against Tosh? If he's able to pull this one out. But it looks like the Saints are putting a little drive together here. Jared Cook with the catch. They're giving him to 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, Josh. Josh says, might go take a bottle of red wine and like 100 pills. Oh, I do not suggest 100
pills.
The XCFL does not condone that.
We do not. We do not condone Antonio Brown. We do not condone the misuse of prescription medication. Kamara with the lane. What kind of juke was that?
Oh,
nice.
All right, big
good
play
recovery
the
there.
21-yard line. He's getting going there. If you can, I mean, ride Kamara here, drill, get rid of as much time as you can and force Dak to try to win Van the football game.
Oh yeah, and I mean, especially if you score a touchdown here, you're up 3 points. Yeah. So just play aggressive D. And Dak has not shown me anything that would really, he's made a couple throws, but that noodle arm deep, it's just I don't trust him to go in a game.
XCFL coming out in strong. We got 16 guys here.
Yeah.
And then you and I, so 18 people involved. That's awesome.
Good stuff,
boys. Probably asleep. Riot's probably asleep. So
Chad's probably drunk.
Chad is here.
Hey, what's up, Chad?
He's mad that no one will trade for Hopkins. And
well, I've heard. I don't know. I've heard there's some interest for Hopkins.
Well, this is going to be when the Texans are never heard from again. When he starts trading away his guys. When Chad starts to roster build is when the team goes straight downhill fast. So.
Wait, were we saying roster build or maybe roster deconstruct?
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
There's maybe demo work. You know how you have building and demo work? I feel like it's more of a demo job. All right. Oh, nice little RPO. Oh, that was almost picked off. That would have been 6 for the Cowboys sealed game.
Tosh says, I'm not checking my PMs after this game or Super Bowl. ... Iraq with the eyes emoji.
Probably good call.
Josh says, can we ban the user LBs yet? No, Josh, we can't.
Can we ban winning? Winning is cheese.
We can't force people to just play on D-line. That would be less fun than it already is.
For real.
So your IREC here, you got 9 yards to second and goal from the second and goal from the 9. Under 2 minutes to go.
And
This is going to be close. I got to go. What? Run it one more time with Kamara. See what you can do, or
maybe. Well, and
it's
to
going to be a
Josh's point
crosser.
about the user linebacker stuff, it's a good. I think it's a good balance. It isn't over OP to have any of them. And at this point, with the way the pass rush is, sometimes it's
Oh
better
yeah,
just to
yeah,
cover and just swat.
yep.
It's that way. It's not too much picks. Just a good,
Oh my
nice balance.
God, Lawrence just
Good
blows him off
lord.
the edge. I think that was Ramczyk.
Yeah, Ramczyk. I mean that. Uh, so
Oh
for all you
man, third
offensive line
down.
matters guys,
I mean, Demarcus Lawrence
slow
just blew him
clap.
right. Yeah, that was all right. So we got third and goal from the 18. You got to get half. Iraq does have 3 timeouts though, so
Look at him. He's
we
he's
got.
he's double
Yeah.
teaming him. He knows now. Doesn't even matter though. I mean, he's got to.
Oh.
Oh wow, what was that?
All right. So what are you doing here? I
Not
mean,
throwing that. That's first off.
well, no. So fourth and goal from the 18. You got to go for it, right? Because you do have 3 timeouts,
Oh
but you're not
gosh.
going to leave yourself enough time. You got to get back in field goal range. You got to stop Zeke, and that's
No, I trust my defense. I say screw it.
I
No,
don't.
for me,
You
I would say if I know Van's gonna run, if you know somebody's running, I can stop them. And it. So I personally, I take the
you're
3 here.
you're kicking here,
Yeah,
really?
personally, yeah. Not
Oh, he's
18,
got a
fourth and
guy.
18. Oh, he
Touchdown.
does. Oh, nice.
Oh,
What?
whoa.
All right, fireball
He had he
incoming.
had he had
Eastern
Cook and
Seaboard is at
Ginn
risk.
both on that route.
We are officially at DEFCON 1, ladies and gentlemen.
That was wow. He had Cook and again both on that seam route, and that. Whoo, boy.
So,
All right,
contrary to
well, he's
popular
still
opinion, Zeke taking an immediate right into his right tackle's back is not the best way to run the ball.
yeah, he's still got a chance here. He's not going to have much time, but if he can get a stop here on, I might run a slant here.
Mm, yeah, I
With
would
ball, yeah.
I would strongly
All
consider. See,
right,
that's what I'm
so we
saying.
got,
He could have had 3. At this point, you could have
yep,
had 3. 18, fourth and 18. Like what? I just
yeah,
hate it. I don't like it.
third and 9. Yeah, that's a tough call
It
because
is.
I mean,
It is. But I
because
would
that's the thing
rather,
though.
because look at
If
this.
you run commit, but if you run commit and he throws a little slant here or something, I mean, it's game. It's game over regardless. But
Personally, I just trust my ability to get into field goal range twice more than I do to score
yeah, but
eight
no,
from
you'd
18
have yeah,
yards away with one play. That's just I
yeah,
don't know. That's just me because I'm not an offensive guy. Some guys trust their offense. He thought he had the play there, and he really did. But Anthony Brown just pretty
yeah.
much came out of nowhere and smacked him. I mean, what are you going to do about
That
that?
that Cowboy secondary was nice
It
against me
is,
last night.
and they're
They've
still playing well today.
been good.
Clearly.
Yep. All right, so we got. Oh, he's gonna put
Oh,
on
he's got a
guns here.
lane.
Now, if you're,
Good
I was gonna
tackle.
say, oh yeah, yep.
All right, last time out. Ooh, but the question is, do you go for it if you're Van?
No.
No? Okay. Because I'm saying, I don't know. I like
What's
those
the down?
unconventional play calls. Just go ahead and.
I mean, but I mean, you could, but I wouldn't. It'd be ballsy, man. That would be.
Man, I can't wait for the draft. Draft this Thursday, boys. Let's go. Good stuff. We got the Super Bowl after this. There is, just a quick reminder for all you guys listening, there is scouting during the Super Bowl, so definitely go and hit up
I mean,
the
Reeves,
console.
are you going to bed or do we want to broadcast? What do you want to do here? I mean,
Bro,
it's
I'm
completely up to you.
down, but I don't know
All
if
right,
these
let's just.
guys want to hear me for another hour. So,
It's
yeah.
if you want to do it, we can do it.
All right.
Everybody's asleep over here. We can.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm pretty much good
Okay,
on my end too. I've got till
so my
whenever. It'll
multi
just be till
crap.
midnight.
Yeah, no, you tell me what's going on here
Yeah,
because
let's do
I
it.
can't see.
It just we'll probably go ahead
How
and make a
much?
new stream. What we'll do, guys, we'll kind of probably that way it's nicely divided up. So if people want to watch either just the Super Bowl or just so we don't have a 4 hour stream, we can go ahead and what I'm thinking is between the Super Bowls, we can go ahead and answer a few questions and
Yeah,
then go
yep,
ahead and
yep.
start over as the Super
So
Bowl thing.
we got 10. What's he on? There's on 35, second and 10.
Yeah, on 35, third. It's showing 3rd and 10 on my screen.
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh, I like this play. If he chose the play that I think he did, I love this play.
Van
Whoa,
is
show the
just
play.
chilling, basically prevent.
That's not the play I would have liked. It was a certain play. Can't give away all my secrets. Oh, was that a catch? Oh my God. That was a roller
Sweet.
coaster of emotion. Boys, that was a roller coaster. It was like directly in Ted Ginn's hands. It was first Michael Thomas, then it pops up in the air, and then it's Ted Ginn. It was just that was a lot of emotion. All
So he's
right,
got one play.
he does. Good catch. Good play. Wow. On the 36. Oh wait, he has to get a touchdown. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Good play though. I mean, really good route. I mean, that's what's his name? Traquan Smith. I mean, that's a great play.
Yep.
And Van's like freaking out right now. I mean, I guarantee those thumbs are at like full sale. He's like, his Parkinson's is just mashing the buttons.
Oh God, someone get Regan out of here.
Somebody get your boy.
Oh Lord.
They're like, all right, well, what do we do? Let's boot the producer. Oh, does he have a timeout? He doesn't. That'll be game. Dang.
Yep. That's a tough one. So we got the Dallas Cowboys against the Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
Tosh with one career Super Bowl win. Van with his first Super Bowl appearance. I think Tosh has only been in one Super Bowl and he won it.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and knock out a few of these awesome Twitter questions from guys that we definitely don't know who it is. Just guys that, some of our listeners that sent them in.
He says, making fun of Parkinson's. Terrible. I said it.
Yeah.
I said it. Great season, IREC, if you're listening. Good win there, Van.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, I've got a waiting screen or something. We'll go ahead and look at our little...
Making some
Ta-da.
banner.
That way I can get this set up.
The good news is I already have a Cowboys and Saints, and I do not have a Browns. Oh, I do have a Browns banner made for when. No, did Brent win as the Browns? Nope. No, he lost a lot and left the league because he was sad he was losing. Calling him out right on live broadcast.
Wham. Right.
Calling it like I see it. I don't discriminate staff and on staff. Everybody's getting it.
You get the sauce. You get the sauce. You get the sauce.
So do you have a Twitter question for us?
Yeah, trying. Oh God, man, my brain is not doing the brain things. All right, here we go. Nope, never mind. Yeah, so we're just gonna sit here and enjoy looking at this.
Do we have a technical difficulty or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm just taking forever to resize it so it's actually in the screen, and then we're actually. Dang, I'm like the worst, dude. It's been a fun night though. It's pretty good games, defensive battles. It's I don't know. Maybe I'm just in shock that we saw defense here for the first time ever of Madden 20.
And they both happened on the same night.
Yeah,
like that,
wild defensive. I mean, how many picks did we have? If I had $1 for every pick that we saw today, I mean, I'd be pretty wealthy.
You'd have like $8. All
right, Nicholas, tell me which one you want. You want the which tweet we looking at?
You tell me, man. Whichever one's the easiest for you to pull up because it's taking forever.
Thanks. No, we got we'll go with Mr. Stafford Slappy 9.
Oh, Mr. Stafford Slappy 9 over there.
Yes, sir.
So he wants to know what is the most important position and least important position to build your roster around.
Well, gee, Nick, what's the least important? I don't know what you're gonna say.
Fairly obvious. It's offensive line. But
so
I will say offensive line matters more than that in the past.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
But he said Regan suffering from diarrhea of the mouth tonight.
Diarrhea of the brain.
I think offensive line matters more, but still, in my opinion, it does. Even with the insane pass rush, if you know the right plays to call and how to get the ball out quick. I'm still saying offensive line is the one that I least likely build my team around. If it wasn't that, I would probably say, oof. Do you have something in mind? I mean,
well, it sucks because if it's a position,
for me, it's halfback. For me, it's halfback. If I'm not saying offensive line, it's your running back.
But see,
that's for me. We're different.
But personally, I think there is a difference between. Okay, for me. There's a difference between a really good offensive line, like a full unit. If I got a full unit, I would consider building my roster around like a quality offensive line that's like fully set, 21 years old, all superstar dev and ready to roll. I would consider that. I know it's not ideal and it isn't beautiful, but I think there is a difference, between the elite guys and then, the average guys, so if you're just going to,
I just don't like spending my money there.
100%.
That's when they ask for the big contracts.
That's true. They do. Yeah. No, and that's a fair point. I think for me, I'd say least important, I won't say the offensive line because I think that they do have value, especially like you said in this Madden.
So what is it?
I know I'm thinking. I'm not doing the thinking well.
You literally get to pick between tight end, quarterback, receiver, or running back on offense. And
honestly,
if they're all important.
No, I think it's a pretty. I'm going to take a very unpopular stance here. I'm going to go quarterback. I think this year in Madden, quarterbacks are less valuable. I think that we've seen guys win with crappy dudes, and they seem to be kind of a dime a dozen. I think that it's similar to the offensive line issue where you see a major difference between elite guys and average guys, but then there isn't much discrimination between an average guy and then a slightly above average guy. They're all kind of, there's a big middle ground,
It's a lot of user.
Yeah.
It comes down to the user.
Unless they have a special skill, like like a Lamar, with crazy speed, or a Marcus Mariota, somebody that has crazy athleticism, or, a Josh Allen with a 99 throw power, those kind of guys do discriminate. They those kind of set the difference between everybody else.
So you can, while you're taking forever to answer your questions, you can start getting Van stream ready because they're going to get going here.
All right, sounds good.
And then as far as most important position to build your team around, that's a tough one. For me, in this league, it's always been middle linebacker, just because having a middle linebacker who's fast and can kind of cover and do it all has been so big. I'm also big on safety, especially as the guys. I mean, you can't use your multiple players out there. So to me, it's linebacker safety on defense. Obviously, this Madden pass rusher could be a big one as well. We've seen the elite pass rushers really climb to the top. But I'm still going to go middle linebacker. I think you can get by with average receivers. You can get by with average running back. Even corners, you can kind of get by with some. But I think having that stud in the middle of your defense, whether if it's the linebacker or a safety that can play in the box, stop the run, or play in coverage. So that would probably be that one. Do we want to move to? Oh, I got to advance. Shit. Thank you, Todd.
That'll make a difference. We'll go ahead and you are going to need to go ahead and write down the Pro Bowl guys pretty quick, so you might want to go ahead and do that. And while you're doing that, I can go and answer my question, since it'll probably take me 14 years to figure out what the most important position is.
Go ahead.
But honestly, I'd probably say it's because you took middle linebacker. That's a good one. Honestly, a good middle linebacker is like a unicorn in this game. If you can get a guy CPU coverage, it can lock down the middle of the field. God, that's
I forgot. Nice. You play people in Pro Bowl this year. I matched up against Josh in the Pro Bowl. That's kind of cool.
Oh.
Congratulations, you've selected to coach the Pro Bowl.
Maybe next year we could work out something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, because you're paired up against someone who had a similar record to you.
That's cool. I like that. I wonder if it's whoever has the most guys in it, or if it's...
No, everybody who had a winning record gets to play the Pro Bowl, I believe.
Oh. Yeah, maybe let's shoot for next season. Let's try and... That's separate. So, okay, another time. In my opinion, I would say, other than the middle linebacker, because that is so important, I'd say a safety is equally as important. A really quality safety that can pop, hit power, and zone. That's like crazy athletic, over the top, and can really shut down that deep pass. That can run that deep middle zone in a cover 3. That's almost invaluable. We saw it with Derwin James for the Chargers this year. We've seen it with Josh Jones in the past. These guys that have hit power and can cover, it's quite a combination.
Yeah, I agree. Do you want to throw another question up while I wait to get...
Sure, I'll go ahead and throw our next question. Our next question is...
All right, Tosh, if you can hear me, you guys can go ahead and get ready whenever you want.
We got Smoothie King 69.
Oh, Smoothie King 69.
Yo. Just already right off the bat, I'm taken aback by the verbiage. Yo, will the Jags ever beat the Texans at all this cycle?
Oh God.
I want to like
Uh,
maybe his New York accent, like I don't know, something. We need Chad to come on and like actually like ask this question in person. Oh,
oh God.
dang it again,
So
Smoothie
my answer to that, Smoothie King 69. I do think the Jags will beat the Texans this cycle. Mostly
What
because
season? Over under
I think
2 years.
no, it'll be this season,
Wow.
100%.
All right.
I think it will be, and if not this season, it'll be next season because I
Because
think
he's
Chad. We
dismantling the
talked about
roster.
yes, he's slowly dismantling the roster. Hopefully, he remembers he has to save enough money to sign Deshaun Watson in 2
He'll
years,
probably forget about that.
um, or else he's in big trouble. Yeah, um,
He'll drink his
but
sorrow away.
I'm gonna say that's an easy one for me. The Jags will. Grizz had the number one defense in the league this year.
Wow.
Although it didn't show, his offense wasn't really up for anything. But I think his defense will eventually, other than Chad's easy to figure out. You don't have to play him many times. What's coming? So
Yeah. But somehow he beat every AFC team that he played this year, except like me and
bunch
Tosh,
of
I think.
bunch of bums over there.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Nah, I feel
Bunch
it.
of bums in the AFC.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Texans, we have a trade that just came through. Oh boy.
Oh God.
I won't break it down yet, but
Lord help me. All right, we got at Packer Pride, and it might not be the pride that you think. What's up, fellas? What additional content has been written? Or wow, reading's hard. What additional content has been your favorite so far this cycle? Twitter and articles, additional question. Oh,
ooh.
Twitter and articles,
Additional.
parentheses. Additional
Okay, we
question.
can close that.
3 most embarrassing songs on your go-to playlist. All right.
Oh boy. All right, so as far as additional
I gotta check.
content, um, I've liked a lot of it. I've liked Robert's draft stories that he's been writing.
Yeah, those are fire.
Kind of, really break down. That was cool. He kind of takes the guy and just really breaks it down and tells us backstory. It's really awesome. I like a lot. I like Pride stuff with the salary cap's been cool, taking into account what's actually happening with some of the teams after some trades get made.
Yeah.
How they're looking for the future and that kind of thing. And then even Kaiser stuff has been good. Called out Boone for tanking in a nice way, kind of.
Yeah. And then talking
Even
about
and
his own, the playful satire
oh
that he
yeah,
has
yeah,
against himself. It's pretty funny.
yeah. It's been
Clever
nice.
stuff.
A lot of new stuff. Yeah. I always love Grizz's jersey sales too. That's one of
Yeah,
my favorite things we
that's
do.
really
He
creative.
did one of those.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I definitely stole it from him one time, but it's a great
Oh no,
idea.
it's
I love
awesome.
it. And
But
the for me, I'd say that's probably the Three and Out podcast. I'd say I really like the
yeah,
Three and Out. They've done a great job, and it's been consistent. We kind of have guys and podcasts that seem to kind of flare up and then die down. But just because people get busy and stuff. Man, they've been really consistent. Their stuff is really good. They really put a lot of work in to make it consistent and to interview different users. I love that they rotate different guys into their podcast every
yeah.
time they play.
Boone stuff was really fun.
It was
What's Van's Twitch? Van Flank.
Van Flank 7, I think. I think it's Van Flank 7.
What did
Once I get
Tasha
these
said something?
names or once I get these tweets out, I can go ahead and put it up on the but we're
Yeah,
gonna
go.
stop it and then go ahead and do another YouTube. So what we might do is we'll post a link, guys, in the chat whenever we do get the Super Bowl thread up. Might be a little bit into the first quarter, but we'll definitely get it up there. So but
With
we got to finish up this question though. This you can't escape it, Mr. Larson. What are the 3 most embarrassing songs on your go-to playlist?
well, just in time, it's YouTube just hopped in the chat. Josh instantly. Oh hey, hey Angie, little hottie. 3 most embarrassing songs on my go-to play. So this is the easy one for me. I'm big into these kind of songs, and the first one for me is going to be "Since You've Been Gone" by Kelly. That one, it gets me so hype. That's one of my go-tos. It starts out slow, it slowly builds up, and it's one of my favorites. So I'll let you go next. What's one of yours?
Oh gosh, funny. There's a funny story behind it, but I'm in a little long-winded. So yeah, I'll just say it's "Every Time We Touch" by Cascada.
Oh,
That
nice.
song is a bumping one, man. It just like it's the perfect song when you get drunk. Like it's it just kind of like seems to throb to the rhythm of your brain. It's like bump, bump, bump. I don't know. It's one that'll definitely get me up and dancing like a really terrible white guy. That's exactly what I'll
Oh
dance
boy.
like every time.
All the upgrades have taken place. That's
Oh,
nice for
perfect.
me at least.
For you.
Marquise Goodwin went to superstar, in and out ability.
Hey,
Tevin Coleman.
hey, can you check? Oh, did he go to Superstar
Juke.
X?
No, they just got their abilities. Jukebox bumpers
Oh,
that have fast hold.
that's dirty, bro. That's a nice one. Jukebox is
Nick
nice.
Bosa got his ability. Strip specialist. Night. Um, the other one for me would be part my favorite song of all time is by Miley Cyrus. That's my big go-to.
I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
Oh
That was
yeah, that's a
the
classic.
first song we had played on the dance floor at our wedding because of my choice. Jimmy G with the superstar.
Wow.
Inside Deadeye. Don't let me get it for those post routes. Uh-oh.
Dude, what?
And Pocket Deadeye. Oh, you guys are in trouble. Oh, am I keeping the kid now? Oh, God.
No chance.
You got a dilemma there.
Nope. And Pocket Deadeye actually is kind of useful for you, the way you play.
Dude, all of these are going to be huge, man.
Bro.
Oh,
For real.
night.
All right. Well, we got to, I will say the
Game's
second,
up.
number 2 for me is Like a Virgin by Madonna, dude. That, it just like, it's the classic shower song, dude. Like it comes on and I'm just like a virgin. And it just, I mean, grooving, bro. Like it is, I will not put you through the pain of singing a single verse of that ever again in my life. But it's great. It single-handedly is probably the one song that will like every time hit me right in the feels.
Josh, reach you gay. All right, their Twitch is up. Super Bowl starts.
Oh, we have a Super Bowl going?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Van's
one
up.
quick hit. What's your last one that's like your most I
Man.
feel like my songs have definitely been more embarrassing, so I got to like
Well, mine, I mean, I'm The Climb by Miley Cyrus. I'm a huge
Yeah.
So The Climb is nice for me. You know, it really calms you down. It was one of the songs I listened to before my football games. You know,
Nice.
really it really settles your nerves. So that's my other one. 2 Miley Cyrus songs.
I got to say I'm a big 80s love song guy. So like for me, gosh, Aerosmith gets me all up in my feels. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing reminds me of my first love in high school. It's like that. It just brings me right back, man. You know, it's a great song.
Wow.
It's like that's my all up in my feels song. So all right, boys, we're going to sign off here. We'll hop right back on a different setup, and we should be good to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been real.
You gotta hurry. We got the game going, man.
Yeah, it's well, yeah. Or well, yeah. Do you guys want to? You want to just do it here, Nick? Do you want to just have a?
Yeah. Let's just keep going.
All
here.
right.
Wow, Josh did have Gallup went to double me, superstar.
Dude, I don't
or
even
X
want to. I
Factor.
kind of want to look, but I don't want to.
You want me to check for you?
Yeah, dude, I would. Yeah, I'd love that. Check and see if my boy Hollywood went up to.
Was Justin Tucker a superstar?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't know if I have any superstars. I know I have Lamar.
Yeah, Hollywood. Ooh, Hollywood got an interesting one for a receiver. First one free.
He got X Factor? First one free?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's some players thrive on making defenders look silly when they enter the zone. This ability increases fake out rate on the next juke, spin, or hurdle.
Dude, that's kind of dirty.
I haven't seen a receiver with that one
I've never
yet.
seen that either. That's low key OP, bro.
But I don't know. I think I'd rather have like double me though. That's going to be an interesting one to see how it works. If anyone, it's good to have it with him. But then who else did you want me to check? That's it.
Just see if Lamar stay at superstar.
Yeah.
Did he get any extra abilities, or did he just kind of chill out there?
Yeah, it's just this 2: fast break and escape artist.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right. Well, I think that were my only. Maybe check Jimmy Smith and Earl Thomas. See if did regression hit too, or did it just?
Oh. No, it doesn't. I think probably after.
All right, we got our Super Bowl up. Doody badop boop. Okay, I suck at this.
Nick Chubb off to a hot start. 4 carries, 44 yards. So last game, Nick Chubb had 4 carries for 4 yards. Now he has 4 carries for 44 yards. So, if any of you are not at your console and want me to check on your players, go ahead and post it in the chat, and I can check on your guys and see if any of them got anything cool.
I guarantee Brian shows up just for that because he's always the one in chat asking us like, "Hey, can you guys check this for me?" Hey.
I wonder. I know Samuel probably got something.
Oh yeah.
Burns.
God.
Burns got Fearmonger. That's huge for him, man. That and under pressure. So those are probably the 2 best ones you can get for a pass rusher.
Under pressure. Oh God.
Samuel did not get X Factor. He just got Superstar. In and out elite.
All right, boys. We got us a super. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't transition it over. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
I was sitting here like watching the Super Bowl, like, cool, Super Bowl, and I realized.
I apologize.
All right, guys. Yeah, I am so sorry. Today, it is 100% on me. I do not know what's going on. It's just one of those days.
They're on the 7-yard line. Chubb's in the backfield. 2 receivers are right, coming in motions. Jarvis Landry. Van shifts his entire defense.
All right, so quick hot takes. What's the spread on this? What's your?
I would probably say Cleveland -2.5.
Wow. All right.
Just because I think Dallas's offensive line matches up well.
That's fair.
With a lot of I think they do.
Still kind of freaks me out to see Cleveland in a Super Bowl. It's just like it. It weirds me out, man. I mean, I knew I was going to see it eventually, but to see, it's just different.
Robert says, "How do you get those X factors?" It's really I'm wondering if it's kind of similar to how Dev worked last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's a very
But I'm interested why your guy Marquise Brown goes to Superstar X Factor when Curtis Samuel had more touch. He was in the top 5 and everything as well, and didn't.
Well, because he was only a star. He wasn't. So you just go up 1. You'll never go up. You'll never jump up 2.
Samuel was.
No,
okay.
yeah, like Hollywood was already a superstar, and then he went up to Superstar X Factor. That's still cool though, dude. That's kind of dirty. Like, I'm excited to see that first one free. Like, I've never seen that before for a receiver.
No, it's all running backs, really.
Dang, that's dirty, bro.
Shout out to Hammer getting his first superstar. He got Superstar X Factor with Jarrell Casey.
Getting
the run.
No, dude.
Run stuffer.
He already had Casey, I thought.
Not as an X.
Oh, you're right, because the Titans were the one that didn't have any. That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
I've never heard of run stuffer. Run stuffers can single-handedly disrupt an offense. When they enter the zone, this ability increases their rate to win block shed speed against any one-on-one run blocks.
Wow.
Well, that's kind of cool. I wonder if Bryce Love got anything cool.
There goes Dak on his first sack of the day. Mr. Olivier Vernon.
Bryce Love into Superstar. He got Jukebox.
Nice.
But all right, Dak's gonna drop back here. He's sacked. I'm behind. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already at. Dak's coming out right now in the gun.
Yeah, I'm
Do
gonna.
you want? Let's see here.
You can go ahead and take
it.
Scott Miller with the in and out elite.
Oh, big old swat there by Tosh. Brings up a 3rd and 21 for Dallas. They're on their own 17-yard line. It's a good-looking stadium, that Hard Rock Stadium there in Miami.
Oh, yeah. What do we got? Is Dak just getting to the line?
He is, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And he drops back, passes, intercepted.
Oh.
That should be a big play for Tosh. And he misses the hit stick.
That's greedy.
Greedy Williams. Yep, that's not what we needed in the AFC North.
Oh, shout out to Double Nut with Tyler Boyd going to Superstar Dev.
Nut.
Getting the slot apprentice ability.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's a good one. Kittle has that one.
Just a little shameless plug there.
Yeah.
Kittle has
it. Up the gut. First truck.
I'll be right back. Are you good to call it?
I'm good.
All right, cool. I got to go. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some water, and I will be right back with you.
Tremont Smith got nothing. Oh, Robert, that's a bummer. Smith had a big season. I think it's because I think he was probably normal dev, and he wasn't in the top 5 in any. There's no stream right now, Doss. It's still going. I'm seeing it. Touchdown, Jarvis Landry. That's all I see. Let me know in the chat if you guys don't see a stream, and of course Regan left. But we got 9-0, 10-0 Browns. Have about a little more than halfway through first quarter. We'll see how Van responds. He needs to stick with running the football and using that play action pass, hitting your tight ends, getting everybody involved. All right, good. Josh says he can see it. So Doss, it must be on your end then, dude, that you can't quite see it. But let me know if we can. I mean, but if everyone else. So we got 1st and 10 here for the Cowboys. We're going to come out in a quick single back, it's looking like. Guys, I apologize for Regan. He's been just on something today, huh? Yeah, I hope you can hear me in the background. It's going to be a run to Zeke. He had a hole right up the gut, tried to cut it out wide and get stuffed for a gain of 2 yards. Browns defense looking good early on. Zeke, there it is. Big gain at the middle. As long as he sticks with the run game, doesn't get past, that secondary is shit. You do not want. Ooh, Baker's playing his first game with the X Factor badge, Tosh. I don't know if you looked at that, but he's got run and gun and a ton of abilities. Long range Deadeye, clutch, last ditch, roaming Deadeye, run and gun. Many passers use the combination of mobility and aggressiveness to make big plays. When they enter the zone, they can't be intercepted by AI defenders while throwing on the run. Tosh, that's important to know. Regan's going to be pissed. That is huge. So that gives him somewhat of an Aaron Rodgers ability here. Regan, did you hear that? Regan, did you hear that last thing I said?
No, what'd you say?
So Baker Mayfield goes to Superstar X Factor.
Wow.
And his Superstar X Factor is run and gun. He cannot be intercepted by AI defenders while on the run.
Oh, that one. I remember that one.
That is, yep. That was what we kept getting when we got to when I was trying to get the Aaron Rodgers one to change.
Yeah.
And he has 4 abilities now. And his next ability unlocks when he gets 1 more overall point. Long range Deadeye, clutch, last ditch, and roaming Deadeye. So Baker.
Wow.
So this is Tosh's first game with that. So
Baker's dirty.
That's huge, yeah.
So I'm interested to see. Ooh, I can upgrade my players. Hollywood only got 1. Huge bummer.
He won awards, didn't he?
He did.
Interesting. Maybe they officially those points don't come in until after this week, though.
Maybe. Oh, for the Jets, who did Quinnen Williams? I know Quinnen and I think Ed Oliver too was an X Factor. What were those two? Or was Ed Oliver just a superstar?
Adams goes to reinforcement, so he's got the Derwin James one.
Oh, that's nice.
And then he's got enforcer as his ability and under pressure. So Jamal Adams has the pass rusher that he can affect the quarterback from a greater distance as a safety. Gallup got double me. Quinnen Williams didn't get anything. Well, he was a superstar, no X Factor. He just got a secure tackler for a defensive tackle. I just like that one as a pass rusher.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Hawkinson getting to superstar for and getting a curl specialist. Ooh,
curl specialist. I don't even know a single. Well, I honestly don't even know a single play that has a tight end on a curl route. No. Do you know?
Aaron Jones gets you're gonna have to hot route. Aaron Jones gets first one free for the Packers. That's big.
That is
first one free. First one free is awesome in this game.
Especially for a guy with 98 speed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wait, what does he have to get though? I wonder if it's like rushing yards.
It's not. Yeah, that's the only problem. Should I check that?
I'm on now. I'm gonna go look. That's weird, dude.
Dude, that will suck.
That would blow. I mean, the good thing is they gave me plenty of ways to get that if I have to. So we will see. First one free. What's the how to
So
trigger it?
if you can you only have a certain amount of X factors on your roster?
Oh, he has to make
You can only
20.
use.
He has to make 20 plus yard receptions. Gee, I never get any 20 plus yard receptions with that guy.
Can you? I know you can only have 3 active at a time on one side of the ball, but can you have more than that on your roster?
Bro, hold up. This sucks. I gotta.
What?
Bro, this blows. It says, okay,
Told you.
so go look at it with me. Like right now it says, so it's make 20 plus yard receptions. And the way to get out of the zone is by consecutive passes not targeted. So I have to throw to him more to keep him in the zone. That sucks.
I mean, you have to do it every other time.
Yeah, but still, like that's a
That gets you
50%.
way. Yeah,
That
that's
blows.
horrible. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
All right,
Thanks
let's
for
get back to
that.
the game here. Cleveland football up 10, start of the second quarter, I formation. Baker makes a check at the line. It's going to turn. He's going to play action, roll out left because he's got his super duper. Oh, can't get picked off by AI defenders. There we go. Batted away, though. But Cleveland's been in control of this game.
Is he in the zone right now, Baker?
No,
Oh,
you're
okay.
right. You're right. No, he's not. Oh, Pride said in chat, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, X Factor. Yes, they did. I saw that. You lucky son of a gun.
I'd be curious just to kind of scroll through the league and see what kind of X
That's what
factors we have now.
That's what I kind of did. There are only a couple people got X. I wonder how many there are.
That's a good
Probably should have
question.
said it, Daddy League. Probably check it out. But
Yeah. All right. We actually not like we got a game or anything. Yeah.
2nd and 10, Baker's gonna
Oh, that's a
drop back.
nice
He's got a
throw.
corner
Gosh,
out.
that's a nice
Yep,
throw.
he's Njoku. He's gone. Touchdown.
All right.
All right.
Well,
So we got a 17.
well, props to
Nothing.
Van for getting here. I'm sorry.
Dak has not played good the last 2 games. So
Yeah, and especially
he's
against a
gonna
team
really
like
need.
Cleveland and Tosh. Tosh, at this point, he's just warming up.
But
Uh,
this is where Van cannot get pass happy. He needs to keep running the football. Do what got you here.
yeah, I agree. You got to at this point.
Big kick.
Bryce Love, man. If Bryce Love, I know he went to Superstar, but he really, with that season, he really should have gone to Superstar X Factor, ideally. But
Gotta do it back to
Quentin
back.
Bell, wow, what a season by Quentin Bell. 69 overall, defensive rookie of the year.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield, best
Zeke.
quarterback. Bryce Love. Hollywood.
Zeke had some room to run there. No avail.
I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm not gonna lie.
Josh in chat says burger ? We might
Oh
see a
God,
burger.
I don't know. Nah, I don't
we've
think in a
ever.
Super Bowl. I really don't think he would. Tosh would definitely, unless Van makes it a game, which I'm really hoping he does. But
Never had a burger in the Super Bowl.
no, we have not.
Tariq Cohen got a little superstar love. Dak, lots of room. Don't fumble. He dives. Whoo, Van loves.
Yeah, somebody needs to just take Van aside and teach him how to slide.
Some of us don't cheesy run with our quarterback, so we don't worry about that Regan.
Yeah, I don't know who runs with their quarterback. Nobody does that here.
We got 2 bunch formation here. Cooper gonna cut across the middle. He's got him. Deep drop back. Lets it go. Caught by who was that? Oh, Robbie Anderson, big 83 out there. Forgot about. Whole lot of speed from the Dallas Cowboys.
Makes sense. I mean, it is. It's a good offense. They got so much weapons, a lot to deal with. You got Prescott on the run outside and overthrows him.
Oh boy.
Yep, that's the throw that we don't need to see. We need to see more.
No, not what you want to be doing with him. Yeah. Devin White to superstar. Strip specialist. That's big. I need that.
Yeah, you do.
That's
Or maybe no, you don't. I feel like that might be more accurate.
Ooh, Zeke up the gut. There we go. That's big by Van. Keep it going. Don't get pass happy. I like that play call. God, Landon Collins.
I wonder if they've patched. I'm guessing they haven't patched in the extra. Like, I wonder if we would see any.
I've checked all the linemen. None of them got anything yet other than secure protector. So
Gotcha. I didn't know if like
not
that. I don't know
yet.
how they would upgrade. I would like to see like if a lineman makes the Pro Bowl, I would like to see him, get up a dev, to star or superstar. I feel like that would be a good way to.
But you can't do that with, everybody though. That's
Yeah,
we
because then you
already
got
saw
two linemen every time at every position. Yeah, no, I agree.
we saw a huge jump even just to superstar.
Yeah. I don't know.
But Leighton Vander Esch got his zone hawk. Is that the out of
that's
middle
dirty, bro.
linebacker
That's nice.
locked down part of the field when they enter the zone? This is catch knockouts,
Wow.
intercept. Wow. All right, back to the game. 2nd and 8. 5 minutes to go in this first. Van needs a touchdown here.
Did Amari Cooper didn't get anything? He didn't jump from. He didn't get it. Yeah, he stayed a star.
Neither of his receivers were in the top 5 in anything.
What? So they just had crazy targets? Like Amari Cooper was pushing the 32% line.
Yeah, but no, they each had 9 and 10 touchdowns. Don't even put you in the top 10.
Gotcha. Not Leighton Vander Esch with the zone. That is nice. That zone hawk.
Well, so he's got it. He's got it right now, which is big.
That is
for the Super Bowl.
Oh, he's unfakeable. He's unfakeable.
Touchdown. Oh, big drop there. Good play by the Cleveland DB, forcing Van to kick a field goal, or is he go for it? 4th and 3. You got to take the points in the first half. Yep, good call.
I think Dak got re-signed in this game because he's got a fat contract.
He has Van re-signed him.
Ooh, that's brutal. Better than the real life though. If he's asking, did he actually get that contract or is that just a joke? Like I remember hearing like them throwing around the fact that he was asking for like a $40 million contract.
Not official yet.
But he's still asking for it. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
He's not worth that, dude. I mean, you watch him play in the season, he's just not. He's not good.
Oh, week 1, he looked pretty good.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Are you a Dak fan?
Good. Heck no.
I didn't think so. It's like Dak fanboy.
One bit.
All right. Well, we got
so Pride says, do we know of any players that lost? I don't think you can.
No, yeah, it doesn't. That's something they removed. They removed the.
So your players can lose abilities though as it starts to regress. So you gain abilities as you get to 80, 85, 90, 95. Yeah. But as you regress, they'll lose those certain abilities in order.
Once they're below the threshold, or you'll get activated when your confidence gets above. Say, like if Lamar is at 88 overall, and he gets boosted over to where he's 90, then that second trait will activate because he's above 90 overall with the confidence.
Talk about Van missed a field goal. That's bad.
That does suck. But DeMarcus Lawrence still doing DeMarcus Lawrence things.
Josh says Dak's the GOAT. Doss says these X factors are going to ruin everything. To be honest, it hasn't played too big of a role, I don't think.
No, I mean it's not like, I feel like if we saw, I don't know, maybe because we don't see it, because I feel like removing the dumb little animations did make a difference. It makes a better psychological feel. It just makes it seem like a little less obvious.
It will be cool as we start drafting players. It just adds another wrinkle into your draft.
Yes and no. But you don't really know. That's I will admit, that's my one thing that sucks, is like all you got to do is you go into edit players, and all of a sudden you're looking right at what their dev trait is.
But you don't know what they're going to get.
That's true. You don't know. Yeah, okay. That's fair.
You can be excited, but you don't know.
That's true, and it is fun.
Dak's coming out first.
Like this is fun when the traits come out. And it's like, whoa, how's that going to work? Or like,
big.
That was a nice catch.
Yeah.
It. Oh, did he seriously?
Yeah.
I thought that was a
2nd and 10.
Yeah.
So we need just 2.5 minutes to go.
If anybody doubted Tosh, this is his
I
official
don't think anyone did.
hello, I'm here.
First down there on the out route.
Tosh is hard to beat.
I mean, we all said it from day one. When you get the best users, one of the best Madden rosters.
Yeah. And even
And
with,
is
but he's
so
lost two arguably the two
oh
best
yeah,
players
yep,
on his team.
absolutely, and it's still a nice roster.
Yeah.
I think I think 90% of the league at least said that he was going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
At least other than the Oklahoma Drill podcast with when Brian Grizz and Jared, none of them picked Tosh, which I couldn't believe, but nonetheless, here we are. All right, 1st and 10.
I
Yep.
feel like one of them picked
2
Van to
minute
be here,
warning.
though. Somebody picked Van and the Cowboys, like to at least show up and.
Not in the Super Bowl.
Oh, not in the
It was
Super
either
Bowl.
me or Brian.
Or
Me or Brian at the NFC. Yeah.
somebody picked me, didn't they?
I picked you against Pride.
Oof.
And then I said if it's not you two, I would pick. Well,
Tosh
I
and
picked
Brian,
Van.
right?
I picked Van. And
Mm,
I'm gonna go back and listen to that. Actually, I
yeah.
said it on the first episode of 3 and Out. I called this one. This was easy. Knew it from day one.
We got,
Van up
oh
there, not
God,
Van.
what was,
Zeke up the
holy
gut.
crap.
I don't
That's a
know, but he
mess.
got his first down.
Yeah.
Got his first down.
That's just one of those, like, okay, all right, okay.
Robert says in chat, will Tosh 10 Pete?
Yes.
That'd be impressive. And if we got to maybe 4 or 5, I think we'd all probably leave.
Yeah, for real.
Same guy won 5 in a row. It would get old very fast.
Or,
We might
I mean, his
maybe
team will get
force a
old
retirement.
eventually. He's got to age, you know. These
I
guys
don't
are all
know, man.
26, you know.
Not Greedy and Denzel are both 21 and 22.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
That sucks.
So Van's got to go, 53 yards in just over a minute. Got to come away with the points. Cannot turn the ball over here. Play action. Watch out for Myles
Yeah, I was
Garrett.
gonna say famous
He's going to
last
let it
words, and here
rip.
comes
Oh,
oh
God.
yeah, I know.
Threw that one in a triple coverage. Amari Cooper is not making that. So 3 for 10. Van's testing it deep. I want to see him get back to some of those underneath routes. I
Yeah,
know
and
there's
running it.
only,
I mean,
yeah,
you got
you only got
Zeke,
a minute,
spread it
but
out. This is something we talked about, you know, just as a with me and Tosh before. You know, I know Van's probably gonna rewatch this. You know, just a nugget for him if you're listening. You know, just spread it out like this formation. Run out of it. You know, you've got all this space. Send Zeke right up the gut. You know, into those DBs. Let him make somebody miss, and you know, see how far you can
big
go.
stack. Eric Berry.
Yep. Because I mean, it's just when you go one dimensional, you know, it's really hard to come back at that point. And there's so much time left, you know. Your defense is playing well.
So
You're holding them to field goals. You know, you're not playing bad. You know, you need to string some offensive drives together.
if Grizz is out there, both of his DNs got strip specialist ability, which is nice. Is that Josh Allen and Yannick Ngakoue or whatever?
Ngakoue.
All right, so we got 4th and 17. Got to punt the football. Gave him 32 seconds left. I think we'll see Tosh just take it to, I don't know, 32 seconds, 3 timeouts. He's going to take a couple shots. Unless Van pins him way. Tosh wins SB and Baker gets God mode X Factor, says Pride in chat. Yes, the Browns did just get a lot better. So
For real.
Do not let Tosh get outside the pocket when he's in the zone.
Yep. Contain.
Nice little RPO. Take your time out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 timeouts. 20 seconds to go. Probably see something to the sideline here. Save a timeout.
Ball carriers. Yeah, that jukebox is nice, dude. Jukebox is tight because
Yeah.
you know that fast juke animation we saw it with Melvin Gordon, and I feel like Zeke might have it too, but somebody has it, and it's nice.
Tons of guys do. It's really nice. Oh,
I know who else has it. It's Lamar.
Yeah, Van brought a little pressure. Yeah, I'm gonna like that with Tevin Cole.
Yeah, Lamar's got that
Especially
extra little sauce.
Yeah, with the 94 speed coming there, and he's gonna get 1.
Only 94 speed. I feel like
Coleman?
I feel like I know a quarterback that has
Oh, stop.
94 5-speed, I think.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, that's
Can't
kind of
even
slow,
tell.
dude. That's kind of slow.
Baker's going to drop back. Lawrence is
Crunch.
wild out right
Only
now.
one
That's
sack
his
though.
first sack.
Yeah.
3rd and 15. Probably just take this to the end here.
I love how he's celebrating down 3 scores. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Lawrence
Well,
says,
we appreciate all you guys staying up and watching the Super Bowl. This
yeah.
Super Bowl season 25. Can't believe it. We're, quarter of the way to 100. Here we go. Super Bowl 25 in the XCFL. That is, I joined the league when we were in Super Bowl 3.
You've been here. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wow, dude.
Not real life years.
I know. I just about had a, just ignore
This
me.
guy.
Just totally ignore me.
Jesus. I am.
I'm
You're lucky you can produce.
for real. I'm like drinking and driving here.
I know it's past your bedtime, that's for
A little
sure.
bit. I'm on those grandpa hours, aren't I? Van.
All right. We got the Cowboys getting the football. 1st and 10 from their own 27. 2 backs in the backfield. We got a blitz coming up the gut. He's going to get away. Amari Cooper's his guy. He's going to fight and come up just short of the first down.
Is Solomon Thomas on your trade block?
Yep.
Let's make some trade.
He is if you
Let's
want.
have some like trade talks here. Like, what you looking for?
Whatever you want to give. I like Solomon.
Oh, you do?
I don't have a spot for him though. I don't really play him.
All right.
So he is expendable. Zeke gets away
Expendability
from the
is
blitz,
good.
gains the first down.
Well, I have 3/3.
I have 2.
Oh,
We might be able to work something out there.
yeah. He's not bad. I mean, he'd be a good like depth guy. How many corners do you have? I might snag a corner from you. Just see.
Take all players.
Yeah.
I got Verrett's hitting free agency. Oh, big play there to
Oh, he
Brandon
is?
Cooks downfield. Yeah, Dax. Yeah, Verrett's hitting free agency.
All right.
I'm going with the
Never
Keel
mind.
Witherspoon.
I got money to blow. I'll just wait till free agency.
There you go. Oh, BBD tagging me in chat.
Oh,
What could
God.
be? Hopefully, no Antonio Brown stuff.
For real.
Breaking first image. Oh God, that's funny.
What'd he post?
It says breaking news: first image of Antonio John with hair.
Oh, wow. John. Oh, that's brutal. All right, that's funny. That's savage, dude. That's like, oh, I gotta.
Oh, Zeke had room there, but he gets jammed up on his own off alignment. Cleveland's defense is playing really well against Dallas front.
I got Brent trying to hit me up in the middle of a show. He even tagged me in main, like as though I'm not gonna see his DM. He's like, "What's your cost on Hump?" And I'm like, "Well,
oh, deep drop back on 3rd and 8. Garrett
wasn't it Van that did the, or who was that did the deep? Oh, it was
Josh.
Josh.
That was
Josh. Dang it, Josh. Well, we lost one of the Osh's.
Good. 4th and 19. Got a punt.
That's just a Myles Garrett special. I'm telling you, dude, this team is disgusting. Like this. I mean, it's not news to anybody, but I just want somebody, somebody shoot me a DM or like maybe send me a sympathy card that just says, "I'm sorry that you have to play him twice a year." I just want, I don't know, man. Maybe I was thinking about, I don't want to miss a thing earlier in Aerosmith. It just kind of got me in my feels, bro.
You picked your team before he did.
What?
Or after he did.
Oh, I did.
You knew he was.
Touche.
Well,
but wouldn't that have
no
been
sympathy for
that'd have been like the weakest move ever to like run away from him? I'd been like,
Oh yeah.
I was like, you know what? Give me my Ravens. Let's go beat some Brown ass. Oh, wow, that doesn't
have a
sound
good
good.
roster. No, no.
That does
not at all.
Oh God.
Get this man off the air.
For real.
Jesus Christ.
A political correctness nightmare.
So Cleveland's got the ball here. 1st and 10, 30. Midway through the 3rd quarter, Baker's got Chubb in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left. He's going to make a check. He's going to run play action, roll out right. He's got DeMarcus Lawrence coming at him. He's just going to throw it away. Smart move.
That is a smart move.
Live to fight another day.
A little bit.
2nd and 10.
You're a little bit ahead, probably like 3 seconds ahead. But
oh, me?
Yeah, you're all good though.
I'm just quick.
Yeah, I know you're faster than I am, that's for sure. If I called it, I'd probably be like, 3 seconds behind.
We need to see a big play here by Van.
Yeah,
You got
I
two
would
receivers to
say
the
so.
left. Chubb in the shotgun with Mayfield.
Come on, Van, make it a game. We believe in you,
One
bud.
check at the
We
line.
believe in you. You got Mayfield, yeah.
He's going to take the snap, rolling out, letting it rip.
Oh man,
Ooh.
outside the pocket, he is lob pass accurate.
Yeah,
I don't want to play him, dude. Oh my god, he was already hard enough to play. Come on, Madden. Oh well, I got first one free with a receiver that was already pushing 32%. I love that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Dude, to have him like, I literally have to target him every other play, which is good to an extent. If we're playing lobby ball, that's awesome because all I gotta do is target him and he's still in the zone. But in this game, it sucks.
Jarvis Landry over the middle,
which is good though. At least we have that rule to kind of combat that,
Yep.
We were already thinking of that before they had X Factors. That's the exact reason we had that rule.
Well, and I didn't even know that was available.
I didn't either. That's the first time I've seen it, like in any sim and anything like that. So it's gonna be interesting. I'll be saucing dudes up. That's all I know. Oh, and he has like almost like the human joystick thing, where like he can make harder cuts without losing speed. So that's even dirtier, which is as soon as he hits 90 overall.
Maybe he'll never get to 90 overall.
He just gets nerfed. No, he's at 84. Yeah, he's at 84 right now. He's kind of got a long way.
Ask Brent. All that matters is one year getting hurt. Kyler out 49 weeks. Who knows what's going to happen there?
Wow.
All right, I formation, two receivers. He's going to turn handed to Chubb. Chubb is going to be stopped in the backfield for a no gain, 3rd and 10.
I mean, the one thing he has done is he has shut down his run game. He's held him to 4 yards per carry, which doesn't sound great, but 11 rushes for 40 yards is pretty good for Tosh. If you're holding him under 50 after 10 carries, you're doing a good job. I know from extensive 3 games of experience.
Yep, he just can't seem to stop Mayfield in this passing game. Timely conversions. Oh, he's got 2 guys loose. Oh, it's picked off.
Nice.
That's going to be 6. That is going to be 6.
Chidobe Awuzie, the beast.
Oh, Baker forces it. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Brown's defense gets a shot.
Wow. Well played by Baker.
That's that speed. That Baker Mayfield speed.
I blame it on the X Factor. He's rolling out there. X Factors are ruining this game, Nick. They're ruining this game.
BBD says hopefully Baker gets the Tim Couch X Factor, and Kaiser says sauce and dudes up in quotes Reeves.
Yeah. Thank you. Put it on a billboard.
Put it on a t-shirt.
T-shirt, bumper sticker. Stick it on my laptop.
All right, so he gets a stop here. I think we're going to see a toss play out wide here from Van.
Yeah, look at Tosh just sees this.
Fullback dive.
Tosh sees it from a mile away. Oh, it's a fullback dive. Surprise.
Yep, he's in. Okay, so Van gets on the board here. That's big. That's a big pick there from Chidobe Awuzie.
I'm officially going back into the chat tonight. Well, maybe not if he gets like totally blown out, but I definitely want to like go back into the chat and see where he's and just search fullback dive and see how many times he referenced it in May. I just want to see that. Just for no particular reason. Just curious.
All right, so this I'm
curious.
He's only down 10 points here. Only down 10 points.
Only down 10 points.
Even though he just needs a quick stop here.
Yeah.
Which he got it last time. That's the second pick Baker's
Yeah, but that was one where the corner was behind the receiver and kind of appeared through the body of the receiver. I'm pretty sure it was like a weird Ghostbusters type of thing. Kind of freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. Those are the kind of picks though that suck, dude. Those are the ones that kind of that you just hate because you throw them and then you're just like, what? How was that picked off? And we're seeing since the patch, you're seeing it's almost like they overcompensate and threw weird ass animations in there to kind of make it to force picks, and it's just why not just what happened in Madden 19? Madden 19 was pretty good, especially on defense. I
Baker's
felt the
drop back.
defense was tight.
Ooh.
Baker looking right,
Yeah,
going and Njoku.
just the big issue is I just feel like offense and defense, the player movement, like we talked about
Yeah,
numerous times.
100%.
It just
100%.
the offense can make those quick little cuts with the left stick, and the defense
Can't.
is just no, not at all. So
Yeah.
but
And I would like to see an increased ability to strafe, because that should be, or there should be some kind of like counter to the swerve, because there is a swerve issue there.
Fumble.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. That might come back though. That might come back.
Down. Yeah, he looked down. We might see a challenge here from Tosh. Oh yeah, he was down.
Yeah.
Booth review.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been huge for the Cowboys.
Oh yeah. That would have been another game though, similar to the one against you, where it's like against all odds, that Cowboys defense just single-handedly brings them back and says, "Listen, offense, you guys can't do crap, but we're going to win this game for you."
So we see 2nd and 10.
Ooh.
Trips right.
Instant debate. Which defense would you rather have right now in the XCFL? Browns or Cowboys?
Browns, 100%.
Really?
Yep, younger corners, both better. And then Myles Garrett.
Fair.
The linebacking core is really nice for the Cowboys,
very
but
nice.
I think,
you would just draft somebody?
Yes, I like the two stud 22 and 21-year-old corners.
Yeah. Would
They're a
you
little fast,
user Myles Garrett, or would you user the one opposite him?
I always user I would use him for sure. I know a lot of people don't. I like using the X Factor guy, or the better player. On my team, I don't really have one guy that's better than everybody else, so I kind of use her all.
Yeah.
Faulkner, Bosa.
I feel like I'm really bad when I user multiple people because I can't get the feel of one guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I've watched different people play. Like we've heard, Tosh doesn't use her Garrett, NWS doesn't use her Bosa, Van doesn't use her DeMar. So maybe there's something to it, but I like having control of the. I feel like I win more battles with him. Mayfield drops back. He's got that post wide open. Oh, it's swatted away. Ooh, we got 4th and 10. Cowboys football.
I thought that almost looked like a pick.
Cowboys football.
With 7:55 to go. I don't know.
You still got
Tosh lets him,
got a lot of time.
I feel like
Run.
I don't know.
Run the football.
If Tosh, I just don't see Tosh giving this up. It would just be baffling to me.
Sometimes Madden has
Gauge
other ideas.
Okay, yeah.
Other ideas.
Yeah, that.
Oh, we get to look at our scouting this week because randomly your scouts lose all their information. You have no recollection of it, so it's always cool.
Wait,
but
really?
This week we get to. Oh my God! Ran right into that one. Nothing downfield. Third sack for Olivier Vernon.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It took me about 10 seconds, but I'm with you now.
Oh, Van walked right into that one. Zach Martin gave it up,
bro.
But
that's the worst though, and it looked like he was playing just a cover 2 with the contain underneath, and that's what the contain is so dangerous with. Is you think he's blocked, and then he just slips right off of him as soon as you go nearby.
Vernon with 4th sack of the game. That was a perfectly called defensive play.
I keep telling you, it's not just Garrett. You got Vernon. You got Avery. It's that whole defensive front. I mean, it's just completely dangerous.
Less than ideal situation with 3rd and 25. Yeah. Van just going to run it. He lives to fight another day.
Yeah. 6:44 to go. You need to. The game is saying go for it, and he's like, I'm good, thanks. Hard pass on a 4th and 22 conversion.
With the way Dak's been playing, you got to be ahead of the chains. You got to give yourself short yardage on second and short. Van likes the tight punt. Notice that.
Well, that's also, it's like protect, Uber protect or whatever. Wow, and he still got through.
Yep, we didn't get any roughing of the punter. Holding.
Jarvis Landry. Oh, good. We got a nice little. He knew it immediately. He's like, son of a. I hate that stuff, dude. I hate that stuff.
Robert, we will see combine scores tomorrow. When we advance to second free agency, because we skipped through the first one. So
Oh, we got to make sure that the new guys. Do we have any new guys?
Yeah, Billy.
Billy?
I'll make sure I hit him up.
Yeah, double check that
Billy,
Billy doesn't
maybe.
have those settings on.
Yeah, because he'll go sign all the
Yeah,
boys.
we had to remember. Oh gosh,
Oh
dude, I had to
boy,
cut so
Chubb's
many
got.
guys that last time because
Oh,
somebody didn't join the franchise. Wow, dude.
Brian.
Yeah, it was freaking
Chubb with a big gain there,
Brian
man.
and Brent. No, it
No, it's
wasn't Brent. It
Collins.
was
Collins.
Collodes or Collards or however the
Yeah.
hell you say it. We needed a dictionary to try and say that.
Collins.
It is Collodes. We're like, oh, thank you, thank you. I love it how even after we got the definition from him how to say it, we still said it
had no
wrong.
idea.
Yeah, he's like, it's collodes. We're like, oh, so collodes, and he's like, no, collodes. Oh Lord, say it
Browns are
phonetically.
marching right downfield, man. Another first down after first
That's what I'm
down
saying.
here, down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, their offense is so dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, a touchdown puts it away. Field goal, still a 2-score game for Van.
Baker's the perfect quarterback for this offense to have just a little bit of mobility,
Oh, boy.
a little bit.
In the face.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh.
And face, yeah, that. Xavier Woods had a hell of a game against you, though. We kept seeing him over and over and over. I kept saying his name like it was like, oh, there's Xavier Woods again, and Xavier Woods.
I mean, he's a real ass.
He's a real ass. I think we should just nerf him, just delete him from the franchise.
That's 3 straight first downs for this Cleveland Browns offense on 3 plays.
I'm kind of ready to get to re-signing players because I need to see what my cap space situation is looking like.
I'm at -7.
Wow. Thank you, Jimmy G.
Yep.
Cut him. Well, you can't cut him now. You'd be able to trade him for something now. With him to.
Well, I can cut him.
Why would you cut him though?
Why would I? Why can't I?
Trade him?
We'll see.
Oh, well, I mean, if you think you could get something more from a different trade, it makes sense. But
we'll see.
Trade him to, I don't know, who needs a quarterback and is willing to sell their soul to the devil.
Well, I know he'd go for cheap. He's not going for anything too crazy.
All right, what you want? I need a quarterback. I've got too many running backs on my team.
He gets paid too much to be able to go for anything crazy. But he did with these abilities now. He's actually kind of nice. I might actually look into keeping him.
Would you believe me?
Up something else.
Would you believe me if I said that I actually tested Lamar at halfback the other, like, in Madden 20?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. This is true. I definitely wanted to see.
Right,
I was like, well, I
wonder 4th and 30. That's a touchdown.
Well.
Yep.
We had a game.
Yep. So we got 24-7, 4:30 to go. It's a tough one. Van had a really nice run. That defense was huge for him these last 2 games. And his offense just really couldn't get going. So that's, I mean, unless you believe in miracles here.
I feel like if you were to say, kind of like looking back into the beginning of the year, in the beginning of the cycle, if someone was to say, Tosh is going to win the Super Bowl, nobody would have been like, wow, no way,
It stands true to the fact that, I always not taking anything away from Tosh because we know Tosh has proved himself with that shitty Bears roster at the start of last cycle.
100%.
But I mean, if you go look at every cycle, the first winner, Brent won with the Saints last year when the Saints roster was really nice. Jim, when Le'Veon Bell was OP two Maddens ago, Jim had the Steelers, and he won with them.
Yeah.
Like when you're a good user with a good team, you wouldn't. I mean, it's what it looks like. That's why I always say the 3rd and the 4th one get me excited because that's after people got a chance to build their teams a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see a similar Super Bowl matchup next year between these 2 teams.
Yeah,
I would agree. Until everyone kind of gets to build their team how they want to.
Even contenders can sometimes tear their teams down. It's because they want to build up for the long haul. Well, they sacrifice the short term and build for the long haul.
Which and it definitely limits, with the 4 trades, it limits how quickly you can build your roster into what you want it to be. But we had to find a happy medium, and it adds a little bit of strategy to it where you can't just, you have to be smart with your trades. Keep, maybe save one in case like this year, Julio hit the trade block in the middle of the season and everyone wanted it, but no one had trades left for him, So It's stuff like that where you gotta be smart with your
Yep.
trades. Well, we got 4th and 1 here. This is gonna be, and that's gonna be the game right there.
Props though. I mean it's a good win from
That's a
Tosh.
heck of a season. That's a heck of a season from both of
I
them.
agree.
Tosh came out and did what he was supposed to do. Got the W. Second career Super Bowl.
It's a hell of a season for Van, dude. If you had told me, and that was what I was kind of leading to, is if you had told me at the beginning of the season that Van was going to be in the Super Bowl, I straight up would have laughed at you. I mean, I've been like, I would have sat there and counted, like, okay, I could name about 5 guys that I would expect to see, in the Super Bowl before I would have mentioned Van, just because of, he hasn't been clutch in the past, and I mean, he played well in this run, did what he needed to do. It wasn't pretty, man. He won ugly as hell. But man, once he got in there, I mean, he was here, and he played pretty well.
He started 2-3.
Yeah, that too.
And then rallied off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight W's, lost 2 in a row, and then finished with 4 straight wins.
So he beat Jack there at the end?
He beat Jack at the end 34-10.
Wow.
He shut out the Eagles 9-0. He's had some really high scoring games. He did some low score. He put up 51 on the Giants, but he lost to the Saints earlier in the season, so he avenged that loss. He lost to the Packers, he lost to Jack in week 2. It was a good season for him though to start 2-3 and then to fight back and finish 11-5 to get the 2 seed, the first round bye. And then, like we said, Tosh coming out of a tough division there, playing with you, Jared. What's your other team in there? Oh, Double Nut. Okay. Yeah, it's a good season. Baker had a huge season. One of the front runners to win most outstanding player in the XCFL, won MVP according to Madden.
Yeah.
But Tosh is going to take his 3 points here, go up by 20.
I will admit, and this is something, take it as you want. Free advice, you get what you pay for. It seems to me that in the playoffs, at least in this Madden, I haven't noticed this too much in Madden's past, but rosters make a huge difference in the playoffs. Van had a huge talent disparity over most of his matchups in the playoffs. And then Cleveland, he comes into this matchup and finally faces a guy that pretty much has a relatively same, team. The teams are probably equally as talented at different areas. So, like with you, your roster was definitely not at the point where Van's was. Van's, had a with defense, and it just seems that in the playoffs, roster is going to make and team building is really going to make a big impact.
See, I don't know. I disagree. I think it comes down to composure and play calling and all the stuff that that I say doesn't matter throughout the season, but it matters in the playoffs. I've always said the only time offensive line matters is when you're playing in the playoffs because every user has a good pass rush. There's certain things that every contending team has. If you can't run the football, you're not going to be able to win XCFL championship.
Yeah,
you can throw for 5,000 yards, but if you can't run the football because when you get to here, you're playing the best users.
Yeah, but I watched the most uncomposed performance from Van last night.
That was just mad. I mean, he got 2 big turnovers.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
That has nothing to do with his roster, though.
Really? I mean, who was the one that was making those tackles, though? Who was the one making those and the interceptions?
He had a crappy guy with no hit power force a fumble. It's not his roster forcing the fumble. It's he had
the players. Obviously, it's not the roster. I mean, it's the certain players.
No, but I don't. It wasn't like it's a good guy.
Really?
Not if it was Bobby Wagner or
I thought it was
Leighton Vander Esch.
I thought it was either Smith, Jalen Smith, or Vander Esch.
Vander Esch picked it up and ran it in.
Oh, that's right.
But it was not, I don't think it's as much. I mean, roster always is going to matter if you have better players. But
yeah, fair.
I just think if you're not balanced, you have no chance to win in the playoffs. Like I said, you can come in and sling the football around all season long against the lower tier. You stop it. But if you can't run between the tackles, run the football against the best users, kill some clock, you're not going to blow somebody out in the playoffs 55 to.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
But now I got to make the banner. Well, I guess I can just change the number on the banner. But that is congrats to Tosh, man. Congrats to both guys. But Tosh wins Super Bowl number 2 The 25th Super Bowl in XCFL history goes to the Cleveland Browns. The first season of Madden 20 is in the books. We got the good games in chat, sportsmanship. I love it.
Yeah. It was a good game.
Thank you,
Well
everybody,
played, boys.
for tuning in. Yeah, very well played.
Great
Thank you guys
seasons.
for sticking along.
Yeah, guys.
But yeah, look at all the orange confetti. But yeah, we can go ahead and close this up.
The
And
orange confetti. It's gross.
Oh yeah.
All right, boys. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you listening to my god awful voice for 2.5 hours. So that was a good time though. Appreciate you guys sending in the questions and everything. Hope y'all have a great night. Thank you for bearing with me, Nick. I'll see you, my friend.
See ya.